In the quiet depths of the Pokémon world, where ancient energies flow like gentle streams through time itself, there exists a phenomenon so profound and mysterious that even the most learned researchers speak of it in hushed, reverent tones. Mega evolution represents one of nature's most extraordinary gifts, a temporary transformation that transcends the ordinary boundaries between trainer and Pokemon, revealing hidden potentials that have slumbered within certain species for countless generations. The story begins long before recorded history, in an age when the very fabric of the Pokemon world was still being woven by forces beyond our complete understanding. Deep within the Earth, in places where the planet's life force runs strongest, crystalline formations began to take shape over millions of years. These would eventually become known as megastones, each one attuned to a specific Pokemon species through processes so intricate and delicate that they mirror the formation of the rarest diamonds, yet contain energies that diamonds could never hold. The creation of those stones was not random, but followed patterns as precise as the movements of celestial bodies. Each megastone resonates with the genetic memory of its corresponding Pokemon, carrying within its crystalline matrix the blueprint for transformation that goes far beyond simple evolution. Where ordinary evolution represents permanent growth and change, mega evolution offers something far more sublime, a temporary glimpse into what a Pokemon might become when every barrier between its current form and its ultimate potential dissolves like morning mist. Consider the gentle Gardevoir, that graceful psychic type whose devotion to its trainer runs deeper than the deepest ocean trenches. In its normal form, Gardevoir already demonstrates remarkable psychic abilities, creating protective barriers and sensing emotions with such sensitivity that it can predict its trainer's needs before they are even consciously formed. But when the conditions align perfectly, when the bond between trainer and Pokemon reaches that ineffable state of perfect harmony, and when the Gardevoirite stone pulses with accumulated energy, something miraculous occurs. The transformation unfolds like a flower blooming in slow motion, each change flowing seamlessly into the next. Gardevoir's elegant form becomes even more refined, its psychic powers expanding exponentially until it can manipulate the very fabric of space around itself. The flowing gown like extensions of its body become more pronounced, resembling the robes of an ancient mystic, while its psychic abilities reach such heights that it can create small black holes, bending reality itself to protect those it cherishes. This is not merely an increase in power, but a fundamental shift in the nature of what the Pokemon can accomplish, as if hidden doors in its consciousness have suddenly swung open to reveal rooms that were always there but never before accessible. The bond required for mega evolution represents one of the most beautiful aspects of this phenomenon. It cannot be forced or artificially induced through technology alone, though the keystone worn by the trainer serves as a crucial catalyst. This small, unassuming gem acts as a bridge, allowing the trainer's life energy to flow toward their Pokemon and mingle with the energy stored within the Megastone. The process requires not just affection or loyalty, but a deeper connection that transcends ordinary understanding, a state where two separate beings briefly become something greater than the sum of their parts. In the Kalos region, where mega evolution was first extensively studied and documented, researchers spent decades trying to understand the precise mechanisms behind these transformations. Professor Sycamore, with his patient and methodical approach, discovered that the phenomenon was far older than anyone had initially suspected. Ancient murals found in forgotten ruins depicted Pokémon in forms that matched perfectly with what we now recognize as mega evolved states, suggesting that this knowledge was once more widespread, but had been lost to time, perhaps deliberately hidden or simply forgotten as civilizations rose and fell like waves upon a shore. The energy involved in mega evolution flows through channels that exist parallel to but separate from the ordinary processes of life. These channels, invisible to the naked eye but detectable through specialized equipment, form networks that span entire continents, connecting places of power in patterns that seem to follow the planet's own natural energy currents. Where these channels intersect, megastones form naturally over geological timescales, each intersection creating the specific conditions needed for different types of stones to crystallize. The Charizardite stones provide a fascinating example of how complex these formations can be. Two distinct variants exist, each one tuning into different aspects of Charizard's essential nature. Charizardite X draws upon the dragon-like qualities that have always lurked beneath Charizard's fire and flying-type nature, temporarily awakening genes that transform it into a fire and dragon type, its flames burning with such intensity that they take on a blue hue reminiscent of the hottest stars. The transformation is dramatic, with Charizard's body becoming more muscular and imposing, its wings taking on a more draconic appearance, and small flames dancing along its shoulders like living decorations. Charizardite Y, by contrast, enhances Charizard's existing nature rather than fundamentally altering it, pushing its fire and flying type abilities to their absolute limits. The resulting Mega Charizard Y becomes a creature of pure aerial supremacy, its special attack capabilities reaching levels that can affect weather patterns across vast areas. Under the intense heat it generates, the very air shimmers and dances, and its drought ability can transform the local climate so thoroughly that rain clouds simply cannot form in its presence. These dual possibilities for a single Pokemon species reveal one of Mega Evolution's most intriguing aspects. The transformation does not follow a single predetermined path, but can manifest differently depending on which stone is used and how the trainer's energy interacts with the Pokemon's latent potential. It suggests that within each capable Pokemon lie multiple possible futures, each one as valid and natural as the others, waiting for the right key to unlock them. The process of mega evolution itself unfolds with a rhythm and beauty that defies simple description. It begins with a resonance, a harmonic frequency that emerges when trainer and Pokemon achieve perfect synchronization. The keystone begins to glow with a soft, warm light that seems to come from within rather than being reflected from external sources. This light gradually intensifies, not harsh or blinding, but with the gentle persistence of dawns breaking over distant mountains. As the resonance builds, the megastone responds, its own inner light awakening, like an echo answering a call. The two stones create a bridge of pure energy, visible as streams of light that flow between trainer and Pokemon, carrying with them the essence of their bond made manifest. The Pokemon become surrounded by this energy, not consumed or overwhelmed by it, but embraced, as if being gently lifted by invisible hands. The physical transformation follows patterns that are both species specific and individually unique. Some Pokemon grow larger and more imposing, their increased size reflecting their enhanced capabilities. Others become more refined and elegant, their forms streamlined for maximum efficiency. Still others undergo changes so dramatic that they seem to become entirely different creatures, though careful observation reveals that every alteration serves to amplify qualities that were already present in their base forms. Mega Venusaur exemplifies the enhancement approach to transformation. Already a formidable grass and poison type in its normal state, Mega Evolution causes its flower to bloom even more magnificently, becoming a crown of petals that can channel solar energy with unprecedented efficiency. Its body becomes more robust and stable, better able to support the massive flower and the increased energy flows that Mega Evolution enables. The transformation enhances Venusaur's role as a living ecosystem, its thick fat ability allowing it to thrive in conditions that would challenge its normal form, while its increased stats make it a nearly immovable force when defending territory or allies. The temporary nature of Mega Evolution adds to its mystique and wonder. Unlike permanent evolution, which represents a fundamental change in the Pokemon's nature, Mega Evolution is more like a door that opens briefly to reveal hidden rooms before closing again. The duration of the transformation depends on numerous factors: the strength of the bond between trainer and Pokemon, the amount of energy available, the specific demands being placed on the Mega Evolved form, and subtle environmental factors that researchers are still working to understand fully. When the transformation ends, it does so gradually, the enhanced form slowly fading back to normal as the energy dissipates and returns to the natural flows from which it came. The Pokemon retains no permanent physical changes from the experience, but something subtler remains: a memory, perhaps, or an increased awareness of its own potential. Many trainers report that their Pokemon seem more confident and capable even in their normal forms after experiencing Mega Evolution, as if having touched those heights of power and connection has left them forever changed in ways that transcend the merely physical. This gentle ebb and flow of transformation reflects the natural rhythms that govern all life in the Pokemon world, where change and growth occur not through force or artificial acceleration, but through patient cultivation of bonds and careful attention to the subtle energies that connect all living things. In this way, Mega Evolution becomes not just a battle technique or a display of power, but a meditation on the nature of potential itself and the beautiful truth that within every creature lies the capacity for transcendence, waiting only for the right moment and the right connection to bloom into magnificent reality. The mechanics of how Mega Evolution actually occurs within the Pokemon's body reveal layers of complexity that scientists and researchers continue to explore with gentle curiosity. When the transformation begins, it starts at the cellular level, where the Megastone's energy resonates with specific genetic markers that have remained dormant throughout the Pokemon's normal development. These genetic sequences, sometimes called evolutionary echoes by those who study them, appear to be remnants of ancient adaptive pathways that once allowed Pokemon to respond more fluidly to environmental pressures and opportunities. The energy flow during Mega Evolution follows patterns that mirror natural phenomena found throughout the world, from the spiral growth of nautilus shells to the branching networks of river systems and the delicate fractals of snowflakes. As the transformation progresses, the Pokemon's entire energy system undergoes a profound but temporary reconfiguration. Their natural life force, the essence that sustains them in their everyday existence, becomes amplified and redirected through new channels that only open during these precious moments of connection. The process resembles the way certain flowers bloom only under specific conditions of temperature, humidity, and light, requiring not just the right external circumstances, but also the proper internal readiness. This biological poetry extends to the way mega evolution affects different types of Pokemon, with each species expressing the transformation through the lens of their own elemental nature and evolutionary history. Fire type Pokemon who undergo mega evolution often experience intensification of their inner flames, their bodies becoming living furnaces that burn with unprecedented heat and light. Mega Charizard, in its two distinct forms, demonstrates how even within a single species, the path of transformation can branch in different directions. The X form embraces the dragon heritage that flows through Charizard's lineage, its flames burning blue-white with draconic intensity, while the Y form reaches toward the pure essence of fire and flight, its wings becoming broader and more powerful, capable of generating thermals that can lift it to heights where the air grows thin and the sky begins to touch the edges of space itself. Water type mega evolution tends to flow like the element itself, smooth and adaptive, enhancing the Pokemon's connection to the vast networks of moisture that permeate the natural world. Mega Blastoise exemplifies this fluid transformation, its shell-mounted cannons becoming more sophisticated and powerful, capable of drawing water from the very air around it and pressurizing it with such precision that each blast becomes a masterwork of hydrodynamic engineering. The transformation affects not just the physical cannons, but the entire water circulation system within Blastoise's body, creating internal currents and pressure differentials that allow for incredible feats of aquatic manipulation. Electric type Pokemon experience Mega Evolution as an amplification of their bioelectric fields, their bodies becoming living lightning rods that can channel and direct electrical energy with supernatural precision. The transformation often involves the development of additional conductive pathways through their fur, scales, or skin, creating intricate patterns that serve both functional and aesthetic purposes. These patterns sometimes glow with stored electrical energy, creating beautiful displays of bioluminescence that pulse in rhythm with the Pokemon's heartbeat and breathing, turning the creature into a living constellation of controlled lightning. The psychological aspects of mega evolution deserve equal consideration alongside the physical transformations. Pokemon who undergo this process report, through the subtle communications they share with sensitive trainers, experiences of expanded consciousness and heightened awareness that extend far beyond their normal perceptual boundaries. They describe sensing the emotional states of creatures at great distances, feeling the pulse of life energy flowing through entire ecosystems, and experiencing a profound sense of connection, not just with their trainer, but with the fundamental forces that shape the world around them. This expanded awareness brings with it both gifts and responsibilities. Mega evolved Pokemon often display enhanced empathy and emotional intelligence, becoming more attuned to the needs and feelings of others around them. They may spontaneously come to the aid of wild Pokémon in distress, or show unusual gentleness with young or frightened creatures, as if their temporary transcendence has given them insight into the interconnected nature of all life. Some researchers theorize that this heightened sensitivity represents a glimpse into an ancient state of consciousness that Pokemon possessed in earlier ages, when the boundaries between species and the natural world were more fluid and permeable. The energy requirements for sustaining mega evolution create fascinating patterns of resource management within the Pokemon's body. Unlike normal metabolic processes, which rely primarily on stored nutrients and oxygen, mega evolution draws power from more esoteric sources. The emotional energy generated by the bond with their trainer, ambient life force present in the environment, and even subtle quantum fluctuations in the fabric of space itself. This exotic energy diet means that mega evolved Pokemon can sometimes perform feats that seem to violate conventional understanding of physics, moving with impossible grace, generating forces far beyond what their apparent mass should allow, or manipulating elements in ways that transcend normal type advantages and limitations. The temporary nature of these transformations serves important protective functions for both the Pokemon and the natural balance of their world. The intense energy flows involved in mega evolution, while beautiful and powerful, place significant stress on the creature's biological systems. Extended periods in mega form could potentially cause permanent damage or disruption to their normal developmental processes. The built-in limitations ensure that mega evolution remains a special gift to be treasured rather than a constant state to be maintained, preserving the wonder and significance of each transformation while protecting the Pokemon from the potential consequences of prolonged exposure to such intense energetic states. Environmental factors play subtle but crucial roles in determining the success and duration of mega evolution attempts. Locations with high concentrations of natural energy, such as ancient forests, crystal caves, or areas where legendary Pokemon have dwelt, tend to support longer and more stable transformations. The time of day, weather conditions, and even astronomical alignments can influence the process, with some Pokemon showing preferences for mega evolution during dawn or dusk hours, when the boundary between day and night creates unique energetic conditions. These environmental sensitivities suggest that mega evolution is not merely a biological process, but a form of communion between the Pokemon and the living world around them, requiring harmony and cooperation rather than dominance or force. The crystalline structures that form megastones themselves hold mysteries that researchers have only begun to unravel through decades of careful study and observation. These remarkable gems appear to be composed of compressed evolutionary energy, formed over countless millennia through processes that remain largely theoretical. Some scientists propose that megastones are created when powerful evolutionary pressures become so intense that they crystallize into physical form, much like how carbon transforms into diamond under extreme conditions. Others suggest that these stones are fragments of ancient artifacts left behind by legendary Pokémon, each one carrying trace memories of primordial transformations that occurred in the earliest days of the world. The unique resonance patterns found within each megastone correspond precisely to the genetic frequencies of specific Pokemon species, creating a lock and key mechanism that ensures only the intended recipient can access the stone's transformative power. The formation process of megastones appears to be connected to areas of significant emotional or spiritual importance in the Pokemon world. Many stones have been discovered in locations where great battles were fought, where legendary encounters took place, or where profound bonds between humans and Pokemon were forged through shared trials and triumphs. This suggests that the stones themselves may be crystallized manifestations of pure emotional energy, formed when the intensity of feeling reaches a critical threshold that allows abstract concepts like love, courage, and determination to take on physical form. The discovery of megastones in ancient ruins and sacred sites supports theories that these gems have been recognized and revered by civilizations throughout history, treated not merely as tools, but as sacred relics deserving of respect and careful guardianship. Temperature fluctuations during mega evolution create fascinating thermal signatures that can be detected with specialized equipment. As the transformation begins, the Pokemon's core temperature typically drops several degrees, as if their body is preparing to channel energies that operate according to different thermodynamic principles. During the peak of the transformation, localized temperature variations create complex patterns across the creature's form, with some areas becoming noticeably warmer while others remain cool to the touch. These thermal maps are unique to each species and individual, creating what researchers have termed evolutionary fingerprints that can be used to study and understand the specific pathways through which transformation energy flows. The return to normal form is accompanied by a gradual warming process that can take several minutes to complete, during which the Pokemon often appears to be in a state of peaceful contemplation, as if processing and integrating the experiences of their enhanced state. The psychological effects of mega evolution extend far beyond the duration of the transformation itself, creating lasting changes in how Pokemon perceive themselves and their relationships with the world around them. Many trainers report that their partners seem more confident and self assured after experiencing mega evolution, as if the temporary glimpse of their ultimate potential has given them a deeper understanding of their own capabilities and worth. This increased self awareness often manifests in subtle changes to behavior patterns, with Pokemon showing greater initiative in problem solving situations, displaying more sophisticated emotional responses, and demonstrating enhanced empathy toward other creatures. The transformative experience appears to accelerate certain aspects of psychological development, helping Pokemon mature emotionally and intellectually in ways that might otherwise take years to achieve through normal growth processes. Seasonal variations in mega evolution effectiveness have been documented across different climate zones and geographical regions. During spring months, when life energy flows most abundantly through the natural world, transformations tend to be more vibrant and sustained, with enhanced visual effects and slightly extended duration. Summer brings intense, powerful transformations that burn brightly but may be shorter lived due to the overwhelming abundance of solar energy that can sometimes create interference with the delicate balance required for stable mega evolution. Autumn transformations often display unique aesthetic qualities with colors and patterns that seem to reflect the changing season, while winter mega evolutions tend to be more focused and concentrated, drawing power from the quiet strength that sustains life through dormant periods. Those seasonal rhythms suggest that mega evolution is intimately connected to the natural cycles that govern all life, responding to the same fundamental forces that drive migration patterns, breeding seasons, and other biological phenomena. The study of failed or incomplete mega evolution attempts has provided valuable insights into the precise conditions necessary for successful transformation. When the bond between trainer and Pokemon is strong but not yet perfectly synchronized, partial transformations may occur, resulting in temporary physical changes that affect only certain parts of the creature's body. These incomplete evolutions are not harmful but can be disorienting for the Pokemon, who may experience enhanced abilities in some areas while retaining normal capabilities in others. Such experiences often serve as important learning opportunities, helping both trainer and Pokemon understand the subtle nuances of their connection and identify areas where their bond can be strengthened and refined. The process of working through these challenges together often deepens their relationship in ways that ultimately lead to more successful and fulfilling mega evolutions in the future. Electromagnetic field variations during mega evolution create ripple effects that can be detected by sensitive equipment at considerable distances from the transformation site. These energy signatures follow complex mathematical patterns that seem to incorporate elements of both natural phenomena and artificial constructs, as if the process draws upon fundamental forces that bridge the gap between organic and technological systems. The electromagnetic pulses generated during transformation have been observed to influence nearby electronic devices in subtle ways, sometimes causing temporary enhancements in performance or efficiency. Some researchers speculate that this electromagnetic component of mega evolution may represent a form of biological technology that operates according to principles not yet fully understood by modern science, suggesting that Pokemon possess innate capabilities that could revolutionize our understanding of the relationship between consciousness, energy, and matter. The role of music and sound in facilitating mega evolution has become an area of increasing scientific interest and practical application. Certain frequencies and harmonic patterns appear to create resonance effects that can enhance the stability and duration of transformations, while discordant sounds or sudden loud noises can sometimes disrupt the delicate energy flows required for successful evolution. Trainers have begun incorporating specific musical elements into their preparation rituals, using instruments, vocal techniques, or even recorded compositions to create acoustic environments that support their Pokemon's transformative processes. The most effective musical approaches tend to be those that reflect the natural rhythms and frequencies associated with each particular species, suggesting that every type of Pokemon has its own unique acoustic signature that can be used to facilitate deeper states of evolutionary readiness. This acoustic dimension of mega evolution adds another layer of complexity to the art of training, requiring practitioners to develop not only emotional and spiritual sensitivity, but also an understanding of the subtle ways in which sound and vibration influence consciousness and biological processes. The interaction between mega evolution and seasonal cycles reveals fascinating patterns that speak to the deep connection between these transformations and the natural world's rhythmic pulses. During spring months, when life force energy flows most abundantly through the earth, mega evolutions tend to manifest with particular vibrancy and stability, as if the awakening energies of the season provide additional support for the complex biological processes involved. Summer transformations often display enhanced intensity and duration with the increased solar radiation and longer daylight hours seeming to charge the keystones and megastones with additional energy reserves that can be drawn upon during evolution. Autumn brings a different quality to these transformations, often characterized by deeper wisdom and more refined control, as if the season's natural tendency toward reflection and preparation influences the evolutionary process in subtle but meaningful ways. Winter mega evolutions frequently exhibit remarkable endurance and resilience, suggesting that the season's challenges and the need for conservation of energy create conditions that favor particularly efficient and sustainable transformations. The influence of geographical location on mega evolution extends far beyond simple environmental factors to encompass the unique energy signatures that different regions of the world possess. Areas with high concentrations of certain minerals or unusual geological formations often serve as natural amplifiers for evolutionary energy, creating locations where transformations occur more easily and with greater stability than in other places. Ancient sites where significant events in Pokemon history have occurred seem to retain residual energy patterns that can enhance modern mega evolution attempts, as if the accumulated experiences of countless generations have left permanent impressions in the very fabric of these locations. Coastal regions, with their constant interaction between land and sea energies, provide dynamic environments that can facilitate particularly fluid and adaptable transformations, while mountainous areas tend to support evolutions characterized by strength, endurance, and unwavering determination. The phenomenon of sympathetic evolution, where multiple Pokemon in proximity undergo simultaneous or sequential mega evolutions, demonstrates the interconnected nature of these transformational energies. When one Pokemon begins to evolve, the energy patterns generated can create a cascade effect that makes it easier for other compatible Pokemon nearby to access their own evolutionary potential. This sympathetic response appears to be strongest among Pokemon of similar types or those with naturally harmonious energy signatures, but has been observed across species boundaries in situations where strong emotional bonds or shared experiences create resonant connections between different creatures. The timing and coordination required for successful group mega evolutions demand exceptional skill and sensitivity from trainers who must learn to orchestrate multiple simultaneous transformations while maintaining individual attention to each Pokemon's unique needs and characteristics. Dream states and sleep cycles play surprisingly important roles in preparing Pokemon for successful Mega Evolution experiences. During deep sleep phases, Pokemon appear to process and integrate the complex energy patterns associated with their Mega forms, often experiencing vivid dreams that serve as rehearsals for actual transformations. Trainers who pay careful attention to their Pokemon's sleep patterns and dream behaviors often discover valuable insights about their partner's readiness for evolution and can identify optimal timing for transformation attempts. Some Pokemon exhibit particular sleep positions or behaviors that seem to facilitate better energy flow and preparation for mega evolution, while others benefit from specific environmental conditions during rest periods, such as particular temperatures, lighting conditions, or proximity to their megastones. The quality and duration of sleep directly correlates with transformation success rates, emphasizing the importance of ensuring that Pokemon receive adequate rest and recovery time between evolutionary experiences. The role of memory and past experiences in shaping mega evolution outcomes reveals the profound ways in which consciousness influences these biological transformations. Pokemon with traumatic histories may initially struggle with certain aspects of evolution, as unresolved emotional patterns can create blockages or distortions in energy flow that affect the transformation process. However, when these challenges are addressed through patient healing work and positive experiences, the resulting mega evolutions often display exceptional strength and resilience, as if the process of overcoming difficulties has enhanced the creature's overall capacity for growth and change. Positive memories and associations with particular locations, people, or activities can serve as powerful catalysts for successful transformations, with some Pokemon showing marked improvements in evolutionary stability when transforming in environments that hold special significance for them. Nutritional factors influence mega evolution in ways that extend far beyond simple energy requirements to encompass the subtle biochemical processes that support transformation. Certain minerals and trace elements appear to be particularly important for maintaining the cellular stability required during evolution, while specific plant compounds can enhance the body's ability to channel and direct evolutionary energies. Traditional Pokemon nutrition wisdom, passed down through generations of trainers, includes knowledge of foods and feeding practices that can optimize evolutionary potential, though modern research is only beginning to understand the scientific principles underlying these time tested approaches. The timing of meals relative to transformation attempts can significantly impact success rates, with most Pokemon showing optimal evolutionary capacity when transforming several hours after eating, allowing for complete digestion while maintaining adequate energy reserves for the demanding process ahead. Weather patterns and atmospheric conditions create constantly shifting influences on mega evolution that require trainers to develop sophisticated understanding of meteorological impacts on transformational success. High pressure systems often correlate with increased stability and control in evolutionary processes, while low pressure conditions may facilitate more dramatic or extensive transformations at the cost of some predictability. Electrical storms can create chaotic energy fields that make mega evolution dangerous or unpredictable, though some electric type Pokemon actually benefit from the additional atmospheric charge when proper precautions are taken. Humidity levels affect the conductivity of biological tissues and can influence how efficiently evolutionary energies flow through the Pokemon's body, while wind patterns may either support or interfere with the delicate energy exchanges between trainer and Pokemon during transformation attempts. The development of artificial environments designed to optimize mega evolution conditions represents a growing field of applied research that combines traditional training wisdom with modern technological capabilities. These specialized facilities incorporate precise control of lighting, temperature, humidity, electromagnetic fields, and acoustic properties to create ideal conditions for transformational work. Some advanced training centers include chambers that can simulate the energy signatures of different natural locations, allowing trainers to experiment with various environmental influences without the need for extensive travel. The most sophisticated installations feature real time monitoring systems that can track the complex energy patterns generated during evolution and provide immediate feedback to help trainers refine their techniques and optimize outcomes for individual Pokemon. The subtle interplay between artificial and natural evolutionary environments reveals fascinating insights into how Pokemon perceive and respond to their surroundings during transformation. While controlled laboratory conditions can provide remarkable consistency and safety for mega evolution training, many Pokemon retain a deep preference for natural settings that resonate with their evolutionary heritage. This preference appears to stem from genetic memories encoded within their cellular structure, creating an instinctive recognition of environments where their ancestors successfully underwent similar transformations. The phenomenon manifests differently across species, with some Pokemon showing strong affinities for specific geographical features such as mountain peaks, forest clearings, or coastal areas, while others respond more to atmospheric conditions like the quality of light during particular times of day or the presence of certain electromagnetic frequencies naturally occurring in their preferred habitats. Research into the psychological aspects of mega evolution has uncovered intricate connections between a Pokemon's emotional state and its capacity for successful transformation. The process appears to require not just physical readiness and environmental conditions, but also a particular mental configuration that allows the Pokemon to embrace the temporary dissolution and reconstitution of its physical form. This psychological preparation often involves a gradual process of building trust and confidence, as many Pokemon initially experience anxiety or resistance when first attempting Mega Evolution. The sensation of cellular restructuring can be overwhelming, particularly for species that have not undergone the process before, and trainers must develop exceptional sensitivity to their partner's emotional needs during these vulnerable moments. The role of meditation and mindfulness practices in mega evolution training has gained increasing recognition among experienced trainers who work extensively with transformational techniques. These practices help both trainer and Pokemon develop the mental clarity and emotional stability necessary for navigating the complex energy exchanges involved in evolution. Traditional meditation techniques, adapted for Pokemon, often involve synchronized breathing exercises, visualization practices that help the Pokemon imagine its evolved form, and gradual exposure to the sensations associated with cellular transformation. The benefits extend beyond successful evolution to include improved general health, enhanced battle performance, and deeper emotional bonds between training partners. Dietary considerations for mega evolution extend into the realm of specialized nutritional programs designed to support the extraordinary metabolic demands placed on a Pokemon's body during transformation. These programs often incorporate rare berries and minerals that contain unique compounds capable of stabilizing cellular structure during the rapid changes associated with evolution. The oranberry, for instance, contains specific antioxidants that help protect cellular membranes from damage during transformation, while certain varieties of pecha berries provide compounds that support neurological stability as the Pokemon's brain adapts to controlling its evolved form. The preparation and timing of these nutritional supplements requires careful coordination with training schedules, as the body's absorption and utilization of these compounds follows predictable patterns that can be optimized for maximum evolutionary benefit. The phenomenon of evolutionary resonance represents one of the most mysterious aspects of mega evolution, involving the apparent ability of some locations to retain and amplify the energy signatures left behind by previous transformations. Ancient sites where legendary Pokemon once underwent evolution seem to possess a kind of energetic memory that can facilitate similar processes in contemporary Pokemon. These locations often become pilgrimage destinations for serious trainers, though accessing them typically requires extensive preparation and often involves challenging journeys through remote wilderness areas. The energy patterns at such sites appear to be self reinforcing, growing stronger with each successful evolution that occurs there, creating powerful focal points for transformational work that can benefit multiple generations of Pokemon and trainers. Seasonal variations in Mega Evolution success rates reveal complex relationships between natural cycles and evolutionary processes that researchers are still working to understand fully. Spring months often show increased transformation rates, possibly due to the abundance of life energy present in environments experiencing renewal and growth. Summer periods may provide optimal conditions for fire and grass type Pokemon, while autumn seasons seem particularly favorable for psychic and ghost type evolutions. Winter transformations, though less common, often display unusual stability and permanence, suggesting that the dormant energy patterns characteristic of this season may support particularly deep and lasting evolutionary changes. The development of specialized equipment to monitor and support mega evolution has created an entire industry dedicated to transformational technology. These devices range from simple energy meters that can detect the buildup of evolutionary potential to sophisticated monitoring systems capable of tracking the complex cascades of biological changes occurring during transformation. Some advanced equipment can even provide real-time feedback to trainers, alerting them to optimal moments for initiating evolution or warning of potentially dangerous energy imbalances that could compromise the process. The most cutting-edge research facilities employ quantum-level sensors capable of detecting the fundamental particle interactions that underlie all evolutionary processes, opening new frontiers in our understanding of how these remarkable transformations actually occur at the most basic physical level. Training methodologies for mega evolution continue to evolve as researchers discover new techniques for optimizing the partnership between trainer and Pokemon. Advanced practitioners often develop highly personalized approaches tailored to the specific needs and characteristics of individual Pokemon, taking into account factors such as personality traits, evolutionary history, preferred environmental conditions, and unique physiological characteristics. These customized training programs may incorporate elements drawn from various disciplines, including traditional meditation practices, modern sports psychology, nutritional science, and energy work techniques adapted from human healing traditions. The social dynamics surrounding mega evolution within Pokemon communities reveal fascinating insights into how these creatures understand and relate to transformation. Many Pokemon species appear to have developed cultural traditions around evolution, with experienced individuals serving as mentors and guides for younger community members preparing for their first transformations. These mentoring relationships often extend beyond simple instruction to include emotional support and encouragement during the challenging process of learning to control evolved abilities. The social bonds formed during this process frequently last for life, creating networks of evolutionarily experienced Pokemon who continue to support and learn from each other throughout their development. The intricate biochemical processes underlying mega evolution involve cascades of molecular changes that researchers have only begun to map in detail. Within the cellular structure of transforming Pokemon, specialized organelles called evolutionary matrices undergo rapid reorganization, expanding their capacity to process and channel the intense energies required for transformation. These matrices, found in varying concentrations throughout different tissue types, appear to be evolutionary adaptations that developed over millions of years, as certain Pokemon lineages gained the ability to temporarily transcend their normal biological limitations. The energy pathways that activate during mega evolution follow precise patterns that mirror the neural networks found in the most advanced psychic type Pokemon, suggesting deep evolutionary connections between mental and physical transformation processes. As these pathways activate, they create resonance patterns that extend beyond the individual Pokemon, influencing nearby organisms and even affecting local electromagnetic fields in measurable ways. The study of failed or interrupted mega evolutions has provided valuable insights into the delicate balance required for successful transformation. When evolutions are disrupted, Pokemon often experience temporary disorientation as their energy systems attempt to return to baseline states. These episodes, while generally harmless, reveal the sophisticated feedback mechanisms that normally prevent dangerous energy buildups during transformation. Researchers have documented cases where interrupted evolutions led to the discovery of previously unknown intermediate forms, suggesting that the evolutionary process may involve multiple potential pathways and outcomes depending on various environmental and physiological factors. The recovery period following interrupted evolution varies significantly among species, with some Pokemon requiring only minutes to fully stabilize, while others may need days or even weeks to completely reestablish their normal energy patterns. Ancient texts and archaeological evidence suggest that mega evolution may have been far more common in prehistoric times when environmental conditions and energy concentrations differed significantly from those found in modern ecosystems. Fossilized remains of what appear to be permanently evolved Pokemon have been discovered in geological formations dating back hundreds of millions of years, indicating that some ancient species may have lived their entire lives in states equivalent to modern mega evolution. These discoveries have led to theories about evolutionary cycles on a planetary scale, with periods of high transformation activity alternating with eras of evolutionary stability. The gradual decline and naturally occurring mega evolution over geological time may be linked to changes in atmospheric composition, magnetic field fluctuations, or the depletion of certain rare minerals that once provided abundant evolutionary energy. The psychological preparation required for mega evolution extends far beyond simple training exercises, encompassing deep mental conditioning that can take years to fully develop. Trainers who achieve consistent success with mega evolution often describe entering trance like states during transformation, where their consciousness seems to merge temporarily with that of their Pokémon partner. This mental fusion requires extraordinary trust and emotional synchronization, qualities that can only be developed through prolonged periods of shared experience and mutual understanding. The meditation techniques employed by master trainers often incorporate visualization exercises where they imagine themselves experiencing the world through their Pokemon's enhanced senses, gradually building the empathetic connections necessary for successful transformation. Some practitioners report that after years of mega evolution training, they begin to experience heightened intuition and sensitivity to energy patterns even when not actively engaged in transformation activities. The environmental impact of frequent mega evolution in specific locations has become a subject of increasing research interest as more trainers achieve mastery of these techniques. Areas where mega evolution occurs regularly often develop unique ecological characteristics, with plant life exhibiting unusual growth patterns and local weather systems showing subtle but measurable changes. The energy residue left behind by transformations appears to accumulate in soil and water systems, creating microenvironments that may support entirely new forms of life over extended periods. Some research stations have been established in regions with high mega evolution activity to study these long term environmental effects, with early findings suggesting that the presence of transformation energy may accelerate natural evolutionary processes in wild Pokemon populations living in these areas. The role of lunar and solar cycles in mega evolution success rates has revealed connections between cosmic phenomena and biological transformation that challenge conventional understanding of evolutionary mechanics. Full moon periods consistently show elevated transformation rates across multiple species, while new moon phases often correlate with increased stability and control during evolution. Solar flare activity and other space weather events have been observed to influence the intensity and duration of mega evolutions, sometimes resulting in transformations that exceed normal parameters in both power and longevity. These cosmic influences suggest that mega evolution may be connected to fundamental forces operating on scales far beyond individual organisms, possibly involving quantum entanglements or energy fields that span interplanetary distances. Nutritional requirements for Pokemon capable of mega evolution differ significantly from those of their non evolving counterparts, necessitating carefully balanced diets rich in specific minerals and energy dense compounds. The metabolic demands of maintaining evolutionary potential require constant replenishment of cellular resources, particularly rare earth elements and crystalline structures that support energy storage and transmission. Specialized foods have been developed to support Pokemon preparing for or recovering from mega evolution, incorporating ingredients sourced from locations with high natural energy concentrations. The digestive systems of evolution capable Pokemon show adaptations that allow for more efficient processing of these specialized nutrients, including modified stomach structures and enhanced absorption mechanisms that maximize the uptake of transformation supporting compounds. The cultural significance of mega evolution varies dramatically across different regions and societies, with some communities viewing transformation as a sacred ritual while others approach it as a purely scientific phenomenon. In certain traditional cultures, mega evolution is considered a form of spiritual communion between trainer and Pokemon, requiring ceremonial preparations and the blessing of community elders before attempts can be made. These cultural practices often incorporate elements that modern science has validated as beneficial for transformation success, such as specific timing based on natural cycles, the use of particular stones and crystals, and meditation techniques that promote the mental synchronization necessary for evolution. The preservation of these traditional approaches alongside modern research methods has created rich hybrid methodologies that combine ancient wisdom with contemporary understanding. The development of artificial environments capable of supporting mega evolution has led to the creation of specialized training facilities that can simulate optimal transformation conditions, regardless of external factors. These controlled environments incorporate precise temperature regulation, electromagnetic field generation, and atmospheric composition adjustments to create ideal conditions for evolutionary training. The most advanced facilities employ real time monitoring systems that can adjust environmental parameters instantly based on the specific needs of individual Pokemon and their current evolutionary state. Some experimental facilities are exploring the use of holographic environments that can recreate the energy signatures of naturally occurring transformation sites, allowing trainers to experience optimal conditions without the need to travel to remote locations where such sites are typically found. The ethical considerations surrounding mega evolution are a subject of ongoing debate among Pokemon researchers, trainers, and advocacy groups. While many view it as a powerful tool for companionship and competition, concerns have been raised regarding the potential for undue stress on Pokemon and the responsible use of such profound power. Discussions often center on the voluntariness of the transformation, the welfare of the Pokemon during and after the Mega Evolution process, and the long term effects on their physical and psychological well being. Guidelines have been established by various Pokemon leagues and governmental bodies to ensure humane practices, emphasizing the importance of a strong bond between trainer and Pokemon, and discouraging the use of Mega Evolution solely for exploitative purposes. These ethical frameworks often include provisions for mandatory rest periods, psychological assessments of Pokemon after intensive Mega Evolution training, and educational programs for trainers to foster a deeper understanding of their Pokemon's needs during transformation. The aesthetic diversity of Mega Evolved forms is another fascinating aspect, with each transformation reflecting unique biological and energetic adaptations. Some Pokemon exhibit more streamlined, aerodynamic forms, suggesting an emphasis on speed and agility, while others develop more robust, armored exteriors, indicative of enhanced defensive capabilities. The changes are not merely superficial, they often involve significant alterations to internal organ structures, bone density, and even the composition of their cellular matrix. For instance, a mega evolved Pokemon, known for its fiery attacks, might display an increased number of specialized heat generating cells or an enhanced circulatory system to dissipate excess thermal energy more efficiently. Conversely, a mega evolved water type might develop more elaborate gill structures or specialized membranes for improved aquatic locomotion and oxygen absorption. These physiological modifications are often accompanied by striking visual changes, such as the emergence of new patterns, the intensification of existing colors, or the formation of luminous markings that reflect the heightened energetic state. The presence of crystalline growths on many mega evolved Pokemon is particularly notable, suggesting a fundamental role for these structures in energy manipulation and storage. These crystals are not merely decorative, they are thought to act as conduits for evolutionary energy, focusing and amplifying the Pokemon's innate powers. The precise composition and arrangement of these crystals vary widely, providing further evidence of the individualized nature of each mega evolution. The study of ancient texts and archaeological findings has provided invaluable insights into the historical context of mega evolution. Evidence suggests that the phenomenon is not a recent development, but has been occurring for millennia, albeit perhaps less frequently or with different catalysts in the distant past. Cave paintings and hieroglyphs found in various ancient ruins depict Pokemon in forms strongly resembling modern mega evolutions, often engaged in tasks beyond the capabilities of their regular forms, such as moving massive stones or influencing weather patterns. These ancient depictions suggest that early civilizations recognized and perhaps even harnessed the power of mega evolution, possibly through rudimentary methods involving specific environmental conditions or the use of naturally occurring energy rich artifacts. Some legends speak of ancient trainers who possessed an innate ability to trigger mega evolution without the aid of modern keystones or megastones, suggesting a more direct, perhaps psychic, connection to their Pokemon. These tales often describe these trainers as individuals of exceptional spiritual purity, or those who had undergone rigorous meditative practices to achieve a state of profound unity with their Pokemon. The discovery of fossilized megastones, often embedded in geological formations dating back millions of years, further supports the ancient origins of this phenomenon, indicating that the energetic precursors for transformation have existed for eons, awaiting the right conditions to manifest their potential. The interaction between mega evolution and the broader ecosystem is another area of active research. While a single mega evolved Pokemon might not drastically alter an entire habitat, the cumulative effect of many such transformations, particularly in areas with high megastone concentrations, could have noticeable ecological impacts. For example, the sudden release of immense energy during mega evolution could influence local weather patterns, stimulate plant growth, or even subtly alter the migratory routes of other Pokemon. Some theories propose that regions with historically high incidences of mega evolution might exhibit unique biodiversity, with certain species having evolved specific adaptations to thrive in such energetically charged environments. The localized increase in energy could potentially act as a natural selection pressure, favoring Pokemon with greater resilience to energy fluctuations, or those capable of utilizing ambient evolutionary energy for their own benefit. There is also anecdotal evidence suggesting that areas where powerful mega evolutions have occurred repeatedly over long periods tend to develop unusual geological features, such as uniquely structured rock formations or areas of unusually fertile soil, hinting at a transformative impact on the very landscape itself. The long term ecological consequences, while not fully understood, are a key concern for environmental scientists studying the delicate balance of Pokemon habitats. The role of human emotion and intent in triggering and sustaining mega evolution is a topic of both scientific and philosophical inquiry. While the physical components like keystones and megastones are essential, the emotional bond between trainer and Pokemon is consistently highlighted as a critical, if not the most critical, catalyst. It is often described as a form of synchronized resonance, where the trainer's unwavering trust and affection align with the Pokemon's desire to grow stronger for their partner. This emotional connection is not merely a symbolic gesture. It is believed to generate subtle bioenergetic fields that facilitate the energy transfer and structural rearrangement necessary for transformation. Studies using advanced biofeedback sensors have shown measurable changes in both trainer and Pokemon brainwave patterns during successful mega evolutions, indicating a profound neurological synchronization. The precise nature of this emotional energy remains elusive, but it is theorized to interact with the inherent energetic potential within the megastone, essentially unlocking its power. Conversely, a lack of trust, fear, or a fractured bond can hinder or even prevent mega evolution, regardless of the presence of the necessary physical components. This interdependence emphasizes that mega evolution is not merely a mechanical process, but a deeply personal, relational event that underscores the unique partnership between humans and Pokemon. The phenomenon of failed or incomplete mega evolutions, while rare, provides further insight into the delicate balance required for successful transformation. These instances, often observed in experimental settings or when the bond between trainer and Pokemon is tenuous, can manifest in various ways. A Pokemon might partially transform, exhibiting some but not all of its mega evolved characteristics, or the transformation might be unstable, lasting only for a fleeting moment before reverting. In some extreme cases, a failed mega evolution can result in temporary disorientation or exhaustion for the Pokemon, highlighting the immense energy expenditure involved. These failures underscore the precision required in the energetic exchange and the critical role of perfect synchronization. Researchers studying these partial transformations have identified specific energetic bottlenecks or misalignments that prevent the full manifestation of the megaform. Understanding these points of failure is crucial for refining training methods and ensuring the safety and well-being of Pokemon undergoing the process. It also suggests that the evolutionary energy is not simply an on-off switch, but rather a complex, finely tuned system that requires optimal conditions to operate effectively. The economic impact of mega evolution is substantial, influencing various sectors from competitive battling to merchandise and research. The rarity and power of megastones have made them highly sought after, leading to a specialized market for their acquisition and distribution. Competitive battling, with the strategic depth added by Mega Evolution, has seen increased viewership and prize pools, attracting significant investment. The development of Mega Evolution specific training facilities, specialized nutritional supplements, and advanced monitoring equipment has created new industries and employment opportunities. Furthermore, the allure of mega evolved Pokemon has fueled a booming merchandise market, from collectible figures to digital content, driving substantial revenue for associated companies. This economic activity, while beneficial for growth, also raises questions about accessibility and fairness, as the high cost of some megastones and associated resources can create disparities among trainers. Efforts are being made to ensure broader access to mega evolution resources through various initiatives, recognizing its importance not just for competitive play, but as a fascinating aspect of the Pokemon world's natural phenomena. The potential for future developments in mega evolution research is vast and exciting. Scientists are exploring the possibility of artificial megastones that could replicate the energetic properties of natural ones, potentially making the phenomenon more widespread and accessible. Research into manipulating the specific energy signatures required for transformation could also lead to advancements in other fields, such as energy storage or bioengineering. There are even theoretical discussions about reverse engineering mega evolution to understand the fundamental principles of biological transformation and apply them to other areas of life science. The study of the unique crystalline structures found in mega stones and on mega evolved Pokemon could yield breakthroughs in materials science, potentially leading to the development of new, highly efficient energy conduits or storage devices. Furthermore, the psychological aspects of the trainer Pokemon bond during Mega Evolution are being explored for insights into interspecies communication and the profound impact of shared intention. The intersection of ancient wisdom, modern scientific inquiry, and the mysteries of Pokemon biology continues to make Mega Evolution one of the most captivating and impactful areas of study in the entire Pokemon world, promising new discoveries and a deeper understanding of the incredible potential that lies within these amazing creatures and their bonds with humanity. The serene quiet of the night deepens as these profound concepts settle, allowing the mind to drift into contemplation, a gentle journey through the wonders of transformation. The very essence of mega evolution, this temporary yet profound transformation, speaks to the inherent adaptability and hidden power within Pokemon, a power that often remains dormant until awakened by a particularly strong bond and the resonant energy of a megastone. It's a testament to the idea that true strength isn't just about raw power, but also about connection and understanding. The subtle hum of a megastone, barely perceptible to the human ear, is in fact a complex energy signature, a unique frequency that resonates with specific Pokemon, triggering the incredible cellular restructuring that defines the mega evolution process. This resonance is not unlike a key fitting perfectly into a lock, unlocking an entirely new form and potential. Consider the diverse origins attributed to megastones themselves. Some theories suggest they are fragments of ancient, powerful celestial bodies that crashed into the Pokemon world eons ago, their extraterrestrial energy slowly seeping into the Earth and crystallizing into these potent artifacts. Other narratives speak of them as gifts from legendary Pokemon bestowed upon chosen trainers in times of great need, imbued with the mythical power of their benefactors. Still others posit that they are simply extremely rare geological formations, artifacts of immense pressure and specific mineral compositions, evolving naturally over millennia to possess their unique energetic properties. Each of these theories, while distinct, adds a layer of mystical allure to the megastones, making them not just tools for transformation, but objects steeped in history and legend. The subtle glow they emit, especially when activated, is a visible manifestation of the stored energy within, a quiet promise of power waiting to be unleashed. The impact on a Pokemon during Mega Evolution is not merely physical. There are documented cases of noticeable shifts in temperament, an increase in focus, or even a heightened sense of awareness during the transformed state. While the core personality of the Pokemon remains intact, the amplified abilities and senses can lead to a more intense expression of their inherent nature. A normally playful Pokemon might become intensely serious and strategic in its mega form, while a usually reserved one might display an unexpected surge of confidence and aggression. These subtle psychological alterations are a fascinating area of study for Pokemon behavioral scientists, seeking to understand the interplay between physical transformation and mental state. It's as if the Mega Evolution not only unlocks physical potential, but also taps into a deeper, more primal aspect of the Pokemon's being, a raw expression of its capabilities. The phenomenon of Mega Evolution also raises intriguing questions about the very nature of evolution itself within the Pokemon world. Unlike standard evolution, which is permanent and often irreversible, Mega Evolution is a temporary state, a powerful burst of energy and form that eventually recedes. This suggests a different evolutionary pathway, one that focuses on transient power amplification rather than permanent genetic alteration. It hints at a spectrum of evolutionary possibilities, where some changes are long lasting and fundamental, while others are momentary surges, perhaps designed for specific, intense challenges. This temporary nature also emphasizes the importance of the trainer's role, as the bond and the keystone are essential for initiating and sustaining the transformation. Without the trainer's focused will and the keystone's resonant energy, the mega evolution simply cannot occur, highlighting the symbiotic relationship at its core. The ancient texts and archaeological findings that allude to mega evolution are often cryptic, depicting powerful Pokemon alongside figures wielding glowing stones or bracelets. These ancient depictions, found in various ruins across different regions, suggest that the knowledge of mega evolution, or at least its observable effects, has existed for millennia. The discovery of these relics has been instrumental in piecing together the fragmented history of mega evolution, providing invaluable clues to its origins and the methods used by ancient civilizations to harness its power. The intricate carvings and symbols often found accompanying these depictions suggest a reverence for this transformative power, perhaps seeing it as a sacred gift or a divine intervention. The slow, patient work of archaeologists and linguists in deciphering these ancient records is gradually illuminating a long lost era where mega evolution may have been more widespread or understood in a different cultural context. The geographical distribution of megastones is another intriguing aspect. While some are found in specific, well known locations, others appear to be scattered randomly, often in places with high geological activity or areas rich in natural energy. This uneven distribution contributes to their rarity and value, making their discovery a significant event for any trainer or researcher. The energy signatures associated with these locations are often unique, sometimes even influencing the local ecosystem in subtle ways, leading to the growth of unusual flora or the presence of rare Pokémon. This suggests a deep connection between the megastones and the natural world, perhaps acting as conduits or amplifiers of the planet's inherent energies. The quiet contemplation of these geographical patterns can reveal hidden currents of power flowing beneath the surface of the Pokemon world. The sound that accompanies a mega evolution is often described as a low hum, a gentle shimmer of energy, or a soft, almost ethereal chime. It is not a loud, jarring sound, but rather a subtle auditory cue that signals the immense power being harnessed. The soundscape, combined with the visual spectacle of glowing energy and structural reformation, creates an unforgettable sensory experience, both for the Pokemon undergoing the change and for the observing trainer. The gentle crackle of energy, the faint whir of shifting mass, all contribute to the momentary shift in the atmosphere, a quiet prelude to the unleashed power. These delicate sensory details deepen the immersion into the world of mega evolution, making it a truly holistic phenomenon. The sheer variety of mega evolved forms is astonishing, ranging from subtle enhancements to dramatic alterations that completely redefine a Pokemon's appearance and abilities. Some mega evolutions, like that of Mega Ampharos, involve the growth of luxurious, flowing hair, while others, such as Mega Steelix, see a significant increase in size and the development of intricate crystalline structures. Each megaform is a unique expression of the Pokemon's potential, often emphasizing an aspect of its original design or type. This diversity speaks to the endless possibilities inherent in the mega evolution process, a canvas upon which nature paints incredible transformations. The careful observation of these diverse forms can be a calming exercise, noticing the intricate details and the unique aesthetic choices that define each one. The study of the physiological changes during mega evolution involves highly specialized equipment capable of monitoring rapid cellular restructuring and energy fluctuations. Researchers have observed temporary increases in metabolic rate, surges in neural activity, and even alterations in genetic expression, albeit temporary ones. These findings open up new avenues for understanding biological adaptability and the mechanisms of rapid morphological change. The intricate dance of molecules and cells, accelerating and reorganizing in a matter of seconds, is a marvel of biological engineering, a quiet symphony of life force in motion. The careful analysis of these subtle biological shifts provides a deeper appreciation for the complexity of living organisms. The historical context of mega evolution is equally rich. Legends speak of ancient battles where mega evolved Pokemon turned the tide of war, or of legendary trainers who, with their mega evolved partners, brought peace to warring regions. These tales, passed down through generations, paint a picture of mega evolution, not just as a combat tool, but as a force capable of shaping history and influencing the fate of entire civilizations. The echoes of these ancient stories, whispered across time, add a layer of gravitas to the phenomenon, connecting it to the foundational narratives of the Pokemon world. The gentle unfolding of those historical threads can be a soothing journey through time. The philosophical implications of mega evolution are profound. It challenges our understanding of identity, asking whether a Pokemon remains truly itself during its temporary transformation. It questions the limits of potential, suggesting that even the strongest Pokemon hold untapped reserves of power. And it emphasizes the power of connection, illustrating how a deep bond between trainer and Pokemon can unlock extraordinary abilities. These deep questions, pondered in the quiet of the night, can lead to a deeper understanding of oneself and the nature of existence. The gentle exploration of these concepts can lull the mind into a state of peaceful introspection. The subtle energies associated with mega evolution are not always visible. Scientists have developed sensitive instruments capable of detecting the unique electromagnetic fields and subtle energy signatures emitted by megastones and mega evolved Pokemon. These invisible currents of power, while imperceptible to the naked eye, are a crucial component of the phenomenon, a silent testament to the energetic forces at play. The quiet hum of these energies, even when unheard, creates a sense of subtle power pervading the atmosphere. The ethical considerations surrounding mega evolution are also a topic of ongoing discussion. The immense power granted by mega evolution necessitates responsible use, and trainers are encouraged to prioritize the well being of their Pokemon above all else. The temporary nature of the transformation is seen by some as a safeguard, preventing the permanent alteration of a Pokemon's identity and ensuring its natural state is preserved. This careful balance between power and responsibility underscores the thoughtful approach to integrating mega evolution into the Pokemon world. The gentle consideration of these ethical dimensions contributes to a sense of thoughtful awareness. The visual spectacle of a mega evolution is truly mesmerizing. The shimmering light, the swirling energy, and the dramatic structural changes create a breathtaking display of power and beauty. Each transformation is unique, reflecting the individual Pokemon's characteristics and the specific energy signature of its Megastone. Observing these subtle visual cues, the way light plays across new forms, or the gentle unfolding of new structures, can be a calming and captivating experience, drawing the gaze into a world of vibrant energy and graceful change. The slow, deliberate movements of the transformation, even when occurring quickly, unfold with an inherent grace that is deeply calming. The role of the trainer's keystone is equally vital. Whether it's a mega ring, a mega bracelet, or a mega pendant, this personal item serves as a crucial link, focusing the trainer's will and resonating with the megastone. It's not just a piece of jewelry, but a conduit for shared intent, a symbol of the unbreakable bond between trainer and Pokemon. The subtle glow emitted by a keystone during activation is a visual representation of this powerful connection, a quiet beacon of shared purpose. The gentle weight of a keystone, though unseen, signifies the immense responsibility and connection it represents. The research into the cellular mechanisms of mega evolution is pushing the boundaries of biological science. Understanding how cells can rapidly reconfigure themselves to create new structures and enhance existing ones could have profound implications for regenerative medicine and bioengineering. The delicate precision of these cellular changes, orchestrated by an unseen force, is a testament to the incredible adaptability of life. The quiet contemplation of these microscopic wonders can lead to a deep sense of awe for the intricate workings of the natural world. The long term effects of repeated mega evolution on a Pokemon are a subject of ongoing study. While generally considered safe due to its temporary nature, researchers are diligently monitoring for any subtle physiological or psychological impacts that might accumulate over time. The careful attention to the well being of Pokemon during this powerful process is a testament to the ethical considerations that guide the Pokemon world. The gentle assurance that these studies are ongoing provides a sense of calm and responsible stewardship. The whisper of the wind through ancient ruins, where mega stones may have first been discovered, seems to carry echoes of past transformations, a silent testament to the enduring power of these mystical artifacts. These places, often steeped in history and mystery, hold a unique energy, a subtle resonance that hints at the profound events that once transpired there. The quiet contemplation of these ancient whispers can transport the mind to a time long past, a peaceful journey through the annals of history. The future of mega evolution, as research continues and new discoveries are made, promises even deeper insights into the incredible potential of Pokemon. The possibilities are as vast and boundless as the starry night sky, a gentle reminder of the endless wonders yet to be uncovered. The quiet anticipation of these future revelations can be a soothing thought, a gentle invitation to dream of what lies ahead. And so, as these thoughts gently swirl and settle, the mind naturally drifts into a state of profound calm, ready to embrace the peaceful slumber that awaits. The very essence of the bond, the intangible thread that connects trainer and Pokemon, is what truly fuels mega evolution, far beyond the mere presence of a keystone or megastone. It's an emotional resonance, a deep understanding that transcends words, a silent agreement forged through countless battles, shared triumphs, and comforting moments of companionship. This emotional energy, subtle yet potent, acts as a catalyst, unlocking the hidden potential within a Pokemon. Imagine the gentle hum of a finely tuned instrument, each string representing a shared memory, a moment of joy, or a challenge overcome. When struck in perfect harmony, a beautiful melody emerges, just as Mega Evolution unfolds when the trainer's will and the Pokemon's spirit align. The quiet strength of this connection is what allows a Pokemon to tap into powers far beyond its usual capabilities, transforming not just its physical form, but also its very being for a temporary, glorious period. The temporary nature of mega evolution is a crucial aspect, a built in safeguard that prevents overexertion or undue strain on the Pokemon. It's like holding a breath for a short time, a powerful exertion followed by a return to a natural rhythm. This fleeting transformation ensures that the Pokemon's intrinsic identity remains intact, preventing any permanent alterations that might disrupt its natural life cycle or personality. The energy expended during mega evolution is immense, and a prolonged state could be detrimental, much like a prolonged sprint can lead to exhaustion. The wisdom embedded in this natural limitation speaks to a deeper understanding of balance within the Pokemon world, a gentle reminder that even the most extraordinary powers must be wielded with respect for the natural order. The calming thought of this inherent balance brings a sense of security and reassurance. The subtle shifts in a Pokemon's personality during Mega Evolution are also fascinating to observe. While their core identity remains, certain traits or instincts might become more pronounced, reflecting the enhanced power they now wield. A usually playful Pokemon might become more serious and focused in battle, while a typically reserved one might exude an aura of unwavering confidence. These are not drastic changes, but rather subtle amplifications, like turning up the volume on certain aspects of their character. It's a temporary embrace of their ultimate potential, a brief glimpse into what they could be if these powers were permanently unlocked. The gentle observation of these nuanced shifts can offer deeper insights into the individual spirit of each Pokemon, a quiet communion with their evolving nature. The ancient legends and myths surrounding Mega Evolution often speak of chosen ones, individuals with a particularly strong bond or a pure heart who were able to unlock these powers. While modern scientific understanding has shed light on the mechanics, these legends still hold a kernel of truth about the importance of the trainer's character and the quality of the bond. It's not merely about possession of the right items, but about the right spirit. The stories whisper of trainers who demonstrated unwavering courage, boundless compassion, or an unyielding dedication to their Pokemon, and it was these qualities that allowed them to tap into the deeper energies required for Mega Evolution. The calming echo of these ancient tales reminds us of the timeless virtues that underpin true partnership. The geographical distribution of megastones is another intriguing puzzle, with certain stones being found only in specific regions or under particular environmental conditions. This suggests a deep connection between the stones and the geological history of the planet, perhaps hinting at ancient energy flows or unique mineral compositions that contribute to their formation. Imagine wandering through a sun-drenched desert, the sand warm beneath your feet, and stumbling upon an agronite, its metallic sheen glinting in the harsh light. Or perhaps exploring a dense, mist-shrouded forest, the air thick with the scent of damp earth, and discovering a Venusaur nestled amongst ancient roots. Each discovery is a testament to the planet's hidden wonders, a gentle whisper from the earth itself. The quiet contemplation of these diverse landscapes, each holding its own unique treasures, can be a deeply soothing experience. The concept of a resonance frequency between a keystone, a megastone, and the Pokemon itself is a theoretical framework that attempts to explain the precise mechanism of activation. It suggests that a unique energetic signature, specific to each Pokemon and its corresponding megastone, must be amplified and synchronized by the keystone. This resonance, much like tuning forks vibrating in unison, creates the necessary conditions for the transformation to occur. It's a symphony of subtle energies, a delicate interplay of forces that culminates in the magnificent spectacle of Mega Evolution. The gentle image of these unseen frequencies, aligning, converging, and then blossoming into brilliance, offers a calming sense of ordered complexity. The phenomenon of Mega Evolution energy itself is still largely a mystery. Is it a unique form of spiritual energy, a localized distortion of the space-time continuum, or something else entirely? Researchers grapple with these fundamental questions, slowly piecing together the cosmic puzzle. Some theories suggest a connection to the primordial energy that shaped the universe, a residual force accessible only through specific catalysts and profound bonds. Others posit a more localized, biological energy unique to Pokemon, perhaps an untapped reserve within their cellular structure. The quiet wonder of these unanswered questions, the boundless possibilities of scientific exploration, can be a truly calming thought, a gentle reminder of the vastness of knowledge yet to be unveiled. The artistic representations of mega evolved Pokemon in ancient civilizations often depict them as deities or powerful guardians, their forms imbued with an almost divine aura. These historical depictions underscore the profound impact mega evolution must have had on early human societies, inspiring awe and reverence. Imagine ancient cave paintings, rendered with crude but evocative strokes, showing a monstrously powerful Charizard, its wings outstretched, breathing fire, or a majestic Blastoise, its cannons thrumming with power, protecting a tribal settlement. These images speak to a time when the line between the natural and the supernatural was blurred, a time when the power of Pokemon was deeply intertwined with human belief systems. The gentle journey through these historical artistic expressions can be a profoundly peaceful and imaginative experience. The ethical considerations surrounding the creation of artificial megastones or the forced induction of mega evolution are a subject of intense debate among researchers and trainers. The consensus leans heavily towards respecting the natural process, emphasizing the importance of the bond and the inherent willingness of the Pokemon. The idea of bypassing this natural connection, of forcefully altering a Pokemon's state, is seen as a violation of their autonomy and well being. This responsible approach highlights the deep respect and empathy that are cornerstones of the Pokemon world, a gentle reminder of the moral compass guiding scientific advancement. The calm assurance that these ethical boundaries are carefully observed brings a sense of comfort and trust. The subtle physiological changes within a Pokemon during Mega Evolution, beyond the obvious external transformations, are also a subject of study. Researchers are using advanced imaging techniques to observe changes in metabolic rate, neural activity, and even genetic expression during the brief period of transformation. This microscopic exploration reveals a symphony of biological processes, all working in concert to facilitate the incredible shift in power and form. The intricate dance of molecules and cells, orchestrated by an unseen intelligence, is a testament to the incredible sophistication of life itself. The quiet contemplation of these hidden wonders, the delicate precision of nature's design, can induce a profound sense of tranquility. The architectural designs of certain ancient structures, particularly those found near known megastone locations, sometimes incorporate patterns or symbols believed to be related to mega evolution. These intricate carvings or alignments might represent attempts by ancient peoples to understand, harness, or even revere the phenomenon. Imagine observing a labyrinthine temple, its walls adorned with stylized depictions of mega-evolved Pokémon, their powerful forms etched into stone, or a megalithic circle, its stones aligned with celestial bodies, perhaps to channel the cosmic energies thought to influence mega-evolution. These ancient architectural marvels stand as silent witnesses to humanity's enduring fascination with this extraordinary power. The gentle journey through these historical, architectural wonders can be a deeply contemplative and peaceful experience. The psychological impact of mega evolution on a trainer, beyond the thrill of battle, is also a fascinating area of observation. The shared experience of such intense power, the deep connection forged in those moments of transformation, can profoundly strengthen the trainer's bond with their Pokemon. It's a testament to mutual trust and vulnerability, a shared journey into uncharted territory. The sense of responsibility that comes with wielding such power, the awareness of the immense potential held within their Pokemon, can also foster a deeper sense of maturity and respect. The quiet reflection on these profound psychological shifts, the deepening of an already powerful bond, can bring a sense of warmth and contentment. The environmental impact of mega evolution, if any, is largely considered negligible due to its temporary and localized nature. Unlike large scale energy production or industrial processes, mega evolution is a contained burst of energy, quickly dissipating without lasting effects on the surrounding ecosystem. This minimal footprint is another testament to the inherent balance within the Pokemon world, a natural process that respects its surroundings. The calming thought of this ecological harmony, the gentle assurance that even such powerful transformations leave no lasting scar on the environment, can be deeply reassuring. The potential for new mega evolutions to be discovered in the future as new Pokemon are encountered and new regions explored is a constant source of quiet anticipation and excitement. The vastness of the Pokemon world, with its countless species and hidden corners, suggests that many more secrets still lie dormant, waiting to be unveiled. Imagine the thrill of encountering a previously unknown Pokemon, and then, through careful observation and a deepening bond, discovering its capacity for mega evolution. This limitless potential, this endless horizon of discovery, is a gentle reminder of the wonder that permeates the Pokemon universe. The quiet dreaming of future possibilities, the gentle unfurling of what might yet be, can lull the mind into a state of peaceful contentment. The gentle glow of the keystone and the subtle aura surrounding a megastone are not merely aesthetic effects, but are believed to be visible manifestations of the energy exchange taking place. They are like tiny, silent beacons, guiding the invisible currents of power that flow between trainer, stone, and Pokemon. This visual feedback, though subtle, provides a tangible link to the profound processes unfolding, a quiet reassurance that the connection is strong and true. The soft radiance, a silent promise of transformation, can be a profoundly calming sight, a gentle invitation to witness a marvel. The sound that some Pokemon make during Mega Evolution, a unique cry or roar that is distinct from their usual vocalizations, is thought to be an expression of the immense energy surging through them. It is a primal utterance, a declaration of their temporary ascension to a higher state of being. This powerful yet fleeting vocalization is another sensory cue that marks the profound shift, a quiet affirmation of the transformation. The deep resonance of these sounds, a gentle tremor in the air, can be a soothing reminder of the power and majesty of these creatures. The very air around a mega evolved Pokemon often feels different, charged with a subtle energy, a heightened sense of presence. This atmospheric shift, though difficult to quantify, is a testament to the immense power radiating from the transformed creature. It's like stepping into a space where the air itself hums with an unspoken energy, a gentle ripple in the fabric of reality. This subtle environmental change, a quiet whisper of power, adds another layer to the profound experience of mega evolution, a gentle immersion into its energetic field. The concept of primal reversion, a similar but distinct phenomenon observed in certain legendary Pokémon, offers a comparative perspective on mega evolution. While both involve temporary power ups and form changes, primal reversion is often described as a return to a more ancient, powerful state, tapping into primordial energy. This distinction highlights the nuanced ways in which Pokemon can access and wield extraordinary power, each with its own unique origins and mechanisms. The quiet contemplation of these fascinating parallels and differences can be a stimulating yet soothing journey into the deeper lore of the Pokemon world. The intricate patterns that often appear on a mega evolved Pokemon's body, new markings or designs that weren't present before, are thought to be visual representations of the surge of energy and the structural reconfigurations occurring at a cellular level. They are like temporary tattoos of power, etched onto their form for the duration of the transformation. These delicate, often symmetrical patterns, a silent language of energy, add a profound aesthetic dimension to the phenomenon, a gentle reminder of the artistry inherent in nature's designs. The warmth that one might feel emanating from a megastone, even when not actively in use, is a gentle hint of the dormant energy contained within. It's a subtle pulse, a quiet whisper of the power waiting to be unleashed. This faint warmth, a gentle touch of potential, can be a grounding sensation, connecting one to the profound energies held within these mystical artifacts. The quiet presence of this subtle warmth can be a soothing and comforting feeling. The way that some mega evolved Pokemon seem to emit a faint, almost musical hum, a very low frequency sound that is felt more than heard, is another aspect of their heightened state. This subtle vibration, a silent song of power, further reinforces the idea of a finely tuned energetic system at play. It's a gentle resonance, a quiet overture to their temporary might. The gentle thrum of this unseen symphony can be a deeply calming and meditative experience. And as these thoughts, these gentle observations of the profound and beautiful world of mega evolution slowly drift and settle, they naturally guide the mind towards a state of deep peace. The intricate details, the quiet wonders, the endless possibilities all combine to create a tapestry of calm, a comforting embrace that invites the gentle descent into peaceful, restorative sleep. The mind, now quieted and soothed, is ready to rest, to dream of these wondrous transformations and the unbreakable bonds that make them possible. The very concept of a keystone, the counterpart to the megastone, often worn by a trainer as a bracelet, pendant, or even integrated into clothing, serves as the personal conduit, the essential link that bridges the human and Pokemon worlds in this extraordinary dance of power. It's not merely an accessory, but a deeply personal item, holding a piece of the trainer's spirit, their hopes, their unwavering trust in their partner. This intimate connection, the silent understanding between trainer and Pokemon, is what truly ignites the transformation. Without this shared bond, the Megastone remains inert, a beautiful but dormant rock. It is the emotional and spiritual resonance, the synchronicity of hearts and minds that unlocks the latent power. This profound interconnectedness, the weaving together of two distinct consciousnesses into a singular, more potent entity is perhaps the most beautiful and moving aspect of mega evolution. It speaks to a deeper truth about companionship, about the strength that arises from unity. The gentle glow that sometimes emanates from a keystone, particularly in moments of intense focus or emotion, is not just a visual effect, but a testament to this energetic exchange. It's a soft, pulsating light, a quiet beacon of shared intent, signifying that the link is strong, the bond is true. This subtle luminescence, a visual representation of an invisible force, can be incredibly reassuring, a quiet affirmation of the profound connection shared. It's a faint aura of commitment, a gentle testament to the trust that flows between trainer and Pokemon. The feeling of this light, even if only perceived internally, can be one of deep comfort and security. Within the intricate tapestry of mega evolution, there are whispers, ancient legends that sometimes speak of the Tree of Beginning or similar sacred sites, places where the very fabric of the world is imbued with a potent, natural energy that somehow resonates with megastones. While these stories are often shrouded in myth and time, they suggest a deeper, natural origin for the stones themselves, perhaps formed over millennia in areas of immense geological and spiritual power. Imagine, if you will, the slow, silent process of crystallization deep within the earth under unimaginable pressures, infused with the very essence of life and energy that courses through the planet. This slow, patient formation, spanning epochs, imbues the stones with their remarkable properties. It's a testament to the Earth's own ancient power, a power that we are only just beginning to truly understand. The quiet contemplation of these vast stretches of time, the slow, deliberate work of nature, can be incredibly grounding. Some theories even propose that certain rare megastones are not merely formed, but are in fact fragments of ancient, colossal Pokémon, beings of immense power whose very essence crystallized into these remarkable artifacts upon their passing. This notion, both awe-inspiring and slightly melancholic, paints a picture of a world where even death can give rise to new forms of life and power, a silent cycle of transformation that echoes the very process of mega evolution itself. The idea of holding a piece of a legendary being, a fragment of primordial power, can be a humbling thought, connecting one to the deep history of the Pokemon world in a very tangible way. It's a subtle whisper of ancient giants, a quiet echo of their existence. The phenomenon of mega evolution is not universal, which is to say, not all Pokemon are capable of it. This exclusivity adds to its mystique, making the Pokemon that can mega evolve even more special, almost chosen. It suggests a rare genetic predisposition, a specific biological makeup that allows them to tap into this latent power. This inherent capacity, lying dormant within their very cells, waiting for the right catalyst, is a fascinating aspect of their biology. It's a quiet testament to the incredible diversity and hidden potential within the Pokemon kingdom itself. The knowledge that only a select few possess this extraordinary ability can make each mega-evolved Pokemon feel like a truly unique and precious discovery. Consider the mega evolution of Pokemon like Diancie, a mythical Pokemon. Its mega evolution is not just a power boost, but a breathtaking transformation into an even more radiant and ethereal form, often described as a princess of light. This specific transformation highlights how mega evolution can amplify a Pokemon's inherent qualities, enhancing their natural beauty and grace to an almost divine level. It's not just about becoming stronger, but about becoming a more refined, more perfect version of oneself, a blossoming into their ultimate aesthetic and energetic potential. The visual splendor of such a transformation, even in one's imagination, can be a truly calming and inspiring experience. The intricate designs that appear on mega evolved Pokemon are often observed to be symmetrical, almost mandala like in their complexity. These patterns are not random, but seem to follow a deep, underlying energetic blueprint, a temporary manifestation of their reconfigured life force. They are like transient sacred geometries, visible expressions of a cosmic order temporarily imprinted upon their physical form. The contemplation of such intricate natural patterns can be deeply meditative, a quiet journey into the harmonious principles that govern the universe. These ethereal markings, fleeting as they are, offer a glimpse into the profound artistic potential inherent in all living things. The bond phenomenon, as it is sometimes called, the deep connection between trainer and Pokemon, is not merely emotional, but also energetic. It is believed that the trainer's keystone acts as a focusing lens, channeling their will and affection directly into the Pokemon's megastone, triggering the precise energetic cascade required for the transformation. This bidirectional flow of energy, a silent conversation of hearts and minds, transforms the act of battle into a profound act of shared purpose and love. It elevates the relationship beyond simple companionship into a symbiotic dance of power and trust. The quiet understanding of this energetic exchange, this profound connection, can be deeply comforting. The duration of a mega evolution is temporary, lasting only for the duration of a battle or until the Pokemon is withdrawn. This transience adds to its preciousness, making each transformation a special event, a momentary glimpse into a heightened state of being. It's like a fleeting dream, powerful and vivid, but ultimately returning to the gentle reality of the waking world. The temporary nature of this power teaches a subtle lesson about appreciating the moment, about savoring the extraordinary when it presents itself. This quiet understanding of impermanence can be a soothing thought, reminding us to cherish each special opportunity. The sounds associated with mega evolution, while often depicted as powerful roars or energy surges in animated media, are sometimes described in lore as having a more subtle, almost harmonic quality. A deep, resonant hum, a gentle chime, or even a feeling of pressure in the air, a quiet displacement of energy. These subtle auditory or kinesthetic sensations contribute to the overall atmosphere of awe and wonder without being overwhelming. They are the quiet symphony of power, a gentle crescendo that accompanies the unfolding of extraordinary energy. The gentle hum of this unfolding power can be a deeply calming sound, even if only imagined. The feeling of a megastone vibrating gently in a trainer's hand just before a transformation is often described as a subtle pulse, a rhythmic throb that resonates with the trainer's own heartbeat. This synchronization, this quiet mirroring of life forces, further solidifies the bond, preparing both trainer and Pokemon for the impending surge of power. It's a quiet communication, a nonverbal agreement that the time is right, the moment is now. This gentle vibration, a silent heartbeat of shared destiny, can be incredibly reassuring, a quiet affirmation of unity. The energy released during mega evolution is not destructive, but transformative, reshaping the Pokemon's very being without causing harm. It's a controlled explosion of potential, carefully guided by the bond between trainer and Pokémon. This precision, this delicate balance of immense power, speaks to a profound understanding of biological and energetic systems. It's a gentle yet mighty metamorphosis, a testament to the inherent resilience and adaptability of Pokémon. The quiet marvel of such controlled power, harnessed for growth and strength, can be a deeply peaceful thought. Even after a mega evolution concludes and the Pokemon returns to its normal form, there is a subtle afterglow, a residual energy that lingers, suggesting that the experience, though temporary, leaves a lasting impression. It's like the quiet warmth after a fire, a gentle memory of intensity. The subtle energetic memory, a quiet echo of their heightened state, might contribute to their overall growth and development, even in their standard form. It's a gentle reminder that every experience, every transformation leaves its mark, subtly shaping who we are. The quiet contemplation of this gentle afterglow, this lingering energy, can be a deeply comforting and reassuring thought as one drifts into slumber. The profound interactions within the Pokemon world, the quiet depth of their lore, and the intrinsic beauty of their transformations continue to unfold in the mind, gently guiding it towards a place of serene rest. Each nuanced detail, each whispered legend, contributes to a rich tapestry of calm, inviting a journey into the peaceful realm of dreams. This lingering energy, this quiet echo, isn't just a physical sensation. It also subtly influences the Pokemon's disposition and capabilities. While the immediate power boost fades, the memory of that heightened state, that connection, might subtly enhance their normal abilities, perhaps making their movements a little more fluid, their attacks a little more precise, or even their natural healing a touch more efficient. It's not a direct power up, but a gentle refinement like a sculptor subtly finessing a masterpiece after a major overhaul. This gentle, enduring influence is a testament to the deep, almost spiritual connection forged during Mega Evolution. It speaks to the idea that true growth isn't always about immediate, dramatic changes, but often about the subtle, cumulative effects of profound experiences. Consider the notion of the megastone resonance, a concept whispered among certain scholars of Pokemon biology. This resonance isn't just about the physical interaction with the keystone, but a deeper, almost psychic connection that allows the stone to read the Pokemon's potential and the trainer's will. It's as if the megastone acts as a silent interpreter, translating the unspoken desires and genetic blueprints into a tangible, temporary transformation. This resonance is often described as a soft hum, a barely perceptible vibration that emanates from the megastone even when not actively being used for evolution. It's a quiet energy field, a gentle aura that hints at the dormant power within. Some believe this resonance is what draws certain Pokemon to their specific megastones, a silent call across the vast landscapes of the Pokemon world, a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. This subtle, almost magnetic pull, guiding both trainer and Pokemon towards their shared destiny, is a beautiful and comforting thought, suggesting an underlying harmony in the universe. The process of mega evolution also sheds light on the incredible adaptability of Pokemon DNA. The rapid structural changes, the alteration of type, ability, and even physical form all occur without permanent genetic mutation. This suggests an inherent flexibility within their genetic code, a pre-programmed capacity for temporary dramatic alteration. It's like a finely tuned instrument, capable of producing a vast array of sounds, yet always returning to its fundamental tone. This genetic plasticity is a marvel of natural engineering, a testament to the enduring mystery of life itself. The quiet contemplation of such intricate biological mechanisms, the effortless way in which evolution can be temporarily steered and then reversed, can be profoundly calming. It speaks to a universe that is not rigid or unyielding, but wonderfully fluid and adaptable. The relationship between megastones and the environment is another fascinating aspect. Some theories suggest that megastones are not merely inert minerals, but rather repositories of ancient energy, perhaps formed in areas of intense geological activity or near sites of significant cosmic events. They are like quiet batteries, holding a charge that can only be unlocked through the symbiotic connection of trainer and Pokémon. The gentle gleam of a megastone, even in dim light, hints at this stored energy, a quiet glow that beckons and intrigues. Imagine the millions of years these stones have lain dormant, silently absorbing the subtle energies of the earth, waiting for the precise moment to unleash their power. This quiet patience, this enduring readiness, is a beautiful metaphor for the hidden potential within all living things. The rarity of megastones further emphasizes their special nature. They are not found in abundance, but rather discovered in specific, often sacred locations, or passed down through generations as cherished heirlooms. This scarcity reinforces their value, making each discovery a significant event, a quiet testament to fate. The search for a megastone can be a long and arduous journey, a quiet pilgrimage filled with anticipation and hope. Yet it is often in the quiet moments of reflection, in the peaceful solitude of nature, that those precious stones are revealed, as if the earth itself is gently offering its treasures to those who are patient and observant. This gentle unveiling, this subtle guidance, adds another layer of magic to their existence. The concept of a mega ring or mega bracelet is also quite intriguing. These seemingly simple pieces of jewelry are more than just aesthetic adornments. They are sophisticated mechanisms designed to channel and focus the trainer's latent energy, acting as a crucial conduit between the trainer's will and the megastone's power. The gentle warmth emanating from a mega ring when a strong bond is present is often described as a comforting sensation, a subtle affirmation of the connection. It's a quiet hum of readiness, a silent promise of potential. The intricate craftsmanship, often incorporating rare metals and carefully cut crystals, suggests a deeper understanding of energy manipulation, a quiet artistry in the service of power. These items are not merely tools, but extensions of the trainer's spirit, quietly waiting to be activated. The historical accounts and ancient texts that mention phenomena akin to mega evolution are particularly captivating. These whispers from the past, often shrouded in myth and legend, speak of heroes and their powerful companions achieving extraordinary feats through temporary transformations. While the terminology might have differed, the core concept of a heightened temporary state of power remains consistent, suggesting that mega evolution is not a new phenomenon, but rather a rediscovery of an ancient art. Those historical echoes provide a comforting continuity, a sense that the fundamental forces at play in the Pokémon world have always existed, quietly shaping its destiny. The dusty pages of old tomes, the faded carvings on ancient ruins, all gently hint at this enduring legacy, inviting a peaceful contemplation of time's long expanse. The ethical considerations surrounding mega evolution are also subtly explored within the lore. The emphasis on the bond between trainer and Pokemon, the idea that a strong, trusting relationship is essential for a successful transformation, underscores the importance of respect and understanding. It's not a power that can be forced or coerced, it must be willingly embraced by both parties. This gentle reminder of mutual respect, of the delicate balance between power and responsibility, is a calming thought. It reinforces the notion that true strength comes from connection, not dominance. The quiet affirmation of this ethical framework, woven into the very fabric of mega evolution, contributes to a sense of harmonious coexistence. Even the varying reactions of different Pokemon species to mega evolution are noteworthy. Some Pokemon embrace the transformation with fierce joy, reveling in their newfound power, while others display a more stoic acceptance, understanding the temporary nature of the change. These subtle differences in demeanor, these quiet expressions of individual personality, add depth to the phenomenon. It's a reminder that even within a shared experience, each individual responds in their own unique way, a gentle celebration of diversity. The quiet observation of these nuanced reactions can be deeply engaging, inviting a moment of peaceful reflection on the richness of life. The visual spectacle of mega evolution, though dynamic, also possesses a certain serene beauty. The shimmering light, the gentle distortion of the air, the gradual reshaping of form, it's a dance of energy and matter, a temporary work of living art. The way light refracts off the newly formed scales or fur, the subtle changes in color and texture, all contribute to a mesmerizing display. It's a quiet symphony for the eyes, a gentle unfolding of beauty that invites a sense of calm wonder. The soft fade as the transformation concludes, leaving behind a subtle shimmer, is like the gentle concluding notes of a beautiful melody, leaving a lasting impression of grace. The scientific inquiries into mega evolution, though often complex, are driven by a quiet intellectual curiosity. Researchers meticulously study the energetic signatures, the cellular changes, and the behavioral patterns of mega evolved Pokemon. Their work is a testament to the human desire to understand the world around us, to unravel its mysteries with patience and precision. The gentle pursuit of knowledge, the quiet dedication to uncovering truth, is a reassuring aspect of this exploration. It suggests a world where understanding is valued, where the quiet pursuit of answers can lead to profound insights. The steady, methodical approach of these scientists, their calm dedication to observation and analysis, offers a peaceful counterbalance to the sheer power of the phenomenon itself. The echoes of ancient civilizations that seemingly harnessed or at least understood aspects of mega evolution add another layer of quiet intrigue. The legends speak of powerful artifacts, of forgotten rituals, and of individuals who communed with their Pokemon on a level rarely seen today. This historical precedence suggests that the knowledge of mega evolution, though perhaps refined and reinterpreted over time, is not entirely new. It's a thread of continuity, a gentle whisper from the past that connects us to a deeper, more ancient understanding of the Pokemon world. This sense of historical depth, of a long-standing tradition of connection and power can be incredibly comforting, suggesting a timeless wisdom that endures through generations. The very concept of a temporary evolution, of a cyclical transformation, speaks to the natural rhythms of life and nature. Just as seasons change and tides ebb and flow, mega evolution represents a temporary peak, a moment of heightened energy that eventually recedes, only to potentially return again. This cyclical nature is a calming thought, suggesting that change is not always permanent, that there is a natural balance to all things. It's a gentle reminder of the constant flux of existence, a peaceful acceptance of the ebb and flow of power. The quiet contemplation of these natural cycles, reflected in the phenomenon of mega evolution, can lead to a profound sense of serenity. Even the distinct sounds associated with mega evolution, though subtle, contribute to its serene atmosphere. The gentle whoosh of displaced air, the soft crackle of energy, or the almost imperceptible hum that accompanies the transformation. These are not harsh or jarring noises. They are quiet auditory cues that enhance the sense of wonder without being overwhelming. They are like the soft rustling of leaves in a gentle breeze, or the quiet murmur of a distant stream, sounds that invite peace and contemplation. These gentle sounds, woven into the fabric of the transformation, create a multisensory experience that is both captivating and calming. The emotional impact of mega evolution on trainers and Pokémon is also a profound, yet often quiet process. For the trainer, there's a surge of pride and exhilaration, but also a deep sense of responsibility and trust. For the Pokémon, there's often a feeling of empowerment, of reaching their full potential, even if for a brief time. These emotional currents, though powerful, are often expressed subtly through a shared glance, a quiet sense of understanding, or a gentle touch. It's a testament to the deep, unspoken bond that transcends language, a quiet communion of spirits. The contemplation of such profound emotional connections can be deeply moving and wonderfully peaceful. The aesthetic diversity of mega evolved forms is also a source of quiet fascination. Each transformation is unique, reflecting the individual characteristics and evolutionary lineage of the Pokémon. Some become more aerodynamic, others more robust, while still others gain ethereal qualities. This vast array of forms, each with its own subtle beauty and purpose, is a gentle celebration of biological variation. It's a quiet reminder of the endless possibilities within the natural world, a source of gentle wonder and appreciation for the intricate designs of life. The quiet observation of these varied forms, each a masterpiece in its own right, can be incredibly soothing. The future of mega evolution, as envisioned by some scholars, might involve even deeper levels of understanding and control. Perhaps a day will come when the temporary nature of the transformation can be extended, or when the energy can be channeled in novel ways beyond battle. These are quiet speculations, gentle ponderings about what might lie ahead, adding a layer of hopeful anticipation to the lore. The idea of continued progress, of ever deepening understanding, is a comforting thought, suggesting an ongoing journey of discovery and growth. This gentle forward gaze, this quiet dreaming of future possibilities, can be a peaceful way to conclude one's thoughts before drifting into slumber. The enduring mystery surrounding the origins of megastones themselves is a constant source of quiet contemplation, Were they created by ancient civilizations, or are they natural formations imbued with cosmic energy? The absence of a definitive answer allows for a sense of wonder to persist, a gentle invitation to imagine and hypothesize. This open endedness, this quiet space for speculation, is not unsettling, but rather liberating, allowing the mind to gently wander through possibilities. It's a peaceful acknowledgement that some questions are meant to remain unanswered, their mystique contributing to the rich tapestry of the Pokemon world. The subtle interplay of light and shadow during a mega evolution, the way the ambient light interacts with the newly formed body, creates a visual poetry that is both fleeting and profound. The way a mega Pokemon's eyes gleam with a renewed intensity, or how certain markings seem to pulsate with internal energy, are details that linger gently in the mind. These ephemeral visual cues, these quiet dances of light and color, are like brushstrokes on a canvas, painting a picture of temporary perfection. The gentle appreciation of such fleeting beauty can be a deeply calming experience, a quiet immersion in the aesthetics of power. The very breath of a mega evolved Pokemon, often described as more potent or resonant, is another subtle detail that enhances the majesty of the transformation. It's not a roaring blast, but a deeper, more powerful exhalation, a quiet testament to the increased vital energy coursing through its being. This gentle, yet profound change in something as fundamental as breathing speaks volumes about the systemic alteration occurring. It's a quiet, rhythmic sound, almost like a meditative chant that underscores the heightened state of being. The thought of such a powerful yet controlled breath can be profoundly soothing, a gentle reminder of the life force that animates all creatures. The communal aspect of mega evolution, where trainers gather to witness and participate in battles featuring these powerful forms, also carries a quiet significance. The shared awe, the collective gasp of wonder, the respectful silence that often falls during a pivotal moment. These are not boisterous displays, but rather a quiet acknowledgement of something extraordinary. It's a gentle shared experience, a communal appreciation for the beauty and power unfolding before them. This sense of shared wonder, of peaceful collective engagement, adds another layer of calm to the entire phenomenon. The quiet understanding that comes with repeated mega evolutions, allowing both trainer and Pokemon to anticipate and synchronize their movements with even greater precision, is a quiet testament to their evolving bond. It's a dance learned over time, where each partner knows the other's steps implicitly. This gentle refinement, this quiet mastery of a complex process, is a beautiful reflection of dedication and practice. The thought of such a finely tuned partnership, achieved through patience and mutual trust, can be deeply reassuring and peaceful. The almost imperceptible shift in the air pressure or temperature around a mega evolved Pokemon, a subtle energetic aura that radiates outwards, is another quiet detail that speaks to its heightened state. It's not a disruptive force, but a gentle emanation, a silent declaration of its presence. This soft, almost imperceptible environmental influence, a quiet echo of its power, adds to the sense of its tangible reality without being overwhelming. The gentle awareness of such subtle, energetic fields can be a profoundly calming and grounding sensation. The concept that mega evolution is not about fundamentally changing a Pokemon's identity, but rather about temporarily unlocking its deepest potential, is a very comforting and peaceful idea. It suggests that the essence of the Pokemon remains intact, merely amplified and refined. It's like a bud blooming into a magnificent flower, only to gently return to its bud form, its inner beauty always present. This gentle reassurance of intrinsic identity, even amidst dramatic change, can be incredibly peaceful, reminding us that our core selves remain even through life's many transformations. The gentle dissipation of the mega evolution energy, the way the light slowly recedes and the form gradually returns to its original state, is a graceful conclusion to a powerful event. It's not an abrupt snap, but a slow, controlled return, a quiet deceleration of energy. This gentle transition, this peaceful return to normalcy, ensures that the experience is not jarring, but rather a fluid part of the overall cycle. The contemplation of such smooth, natural transitions can be deeply calming, mirroring the gentle ebb and flow of life itself. The quiet respect shown by other Pokemon towards a mega evolved form, a subtle acknowledgement of its temporary power and presence, is another fascinating social dynamic. It's not necessarily fear, but often a recognition of heightened status, a deference to its current strength. This gentle social order, this quiet understanding of power dynamics within the Pokemon world, adds a layer of depth and realism. The thought of such nuanced social interactions, observed with quiet attentiveness, can be wonderfully peaceful. The soft glow that sometimes emanates from a trainer's keystone, even when not actively initiating a mega evolution, is a quiet reminder of the dormant power within. It's a gentle pulse of energy, a subtle shimmer that speaks of readiness and potential. This quiet visual cue, this almost imperceptible light, serves as a comforting presence, a silent promise of future power and connection. The contemplation of such gentle, latent energy can be profoundly calming, suggesting that power is not always overt, but often lies quietly beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to emerge. The notion that a trainer's bond with their Pokémon is the absolute cornerstone of mega evolution is a deeply comforting thought. It's not merely about possessing a special stone or a powerful item, but about the profound emotional connection that transcends the material and unlocks something truly extraordinary. This deep, unspoken understanding, this mutual trust and affection, is what allows the energy to flow freely and the transformation to occur. It's a testament to the power of companionship, a quiet affirmation that love and connection can achieve wonders. Thinking about this enduring bond, this gentle intertwining of spirits, can bring a profound sense of peace and belonging. It reminds us of the strength that comes from true relationships, the quiet power of shared experiences, and unwavering support. The ethereal wisps of light that sometimes trail from a mega-evolved Pokémon, almost like a gentle aura or a fading comet's tail, are another beautiful and subtle detail. They are not jarring bursts of energy, but soft, luminous traces, hinting at the immense power that has just been channeled. These delicate visual effects contribute to the otherworldly quality of mega evolution without being overwhelming or jarring to the senses. They are like a whisper of starlight, a fleeting memory of cosmic energy, quietly dissipating into the atmosphere. Contemplating these gentle, almost ephemeral manifestations of power can be incredibly soothing, reminding us that even the most potent forces can have a delicate and graceful expression. It's a quiet beauty, a subtle dance of light and shadow that encourages serene contemplation. The subtle hum or gentle vibration that some trainers describe feeling when their keystone reacts to a megastone is a fascinating sensory detail. It's not a loud noise or a violent tremor, but a soft, almost imperceptible resonance, a quiet acknowledgement of the burgeoning energy. This gentle tactile feedback creates a deeper connection between the trainer and the process, a physical manifestation of the energetic link. It's a quiet whisper of power, a gentle tremor of anticipation that builds without ever becoming unsettling. Focusing on such subtle sensations, the quiet language of energy, can be a particularly calming exercise, drawing one's attention inward and away from external distractions. It's a private, intimate dialogue between human and artifact, a silent preparation for a profound transformation. The understanding that not all Pokemon are capable of mega evolution, that this phenomenon is reserved for a select few species, adds a layer of specialness and rarity to the process. It's not a commonplace occurrence, but a unique and extraordinary event, making it all the more precious and remarkable. This selectivity, this gentle limitation, prevents the concept from feeling diluted or overused, preserving its mystique and impact. It's a quiet reminder that true power and inherent potential are not universally distributed, but rather emerge in specific ways and through particular lineages. This subtle distinction, this careful curation of the mega evolution phenomenon, allows for a more focused and appreciative contemplation of its significance. It encourages us to cherish these rare moments, these special connections, and to understand that some wonders are meant to be unique. The slow, almost dreamlike unraveling of a mega evolved Pokemon's form as it returns to its normal state is a testament to the gentle flow of energy. It's not a sudden collapse, but a gradual, graceful recession, as if the amplified energy is slowly being reabsorbed and rebalanced within the Pokemon. This controlled return to normalcy is inherently calming, reassuring us that even powerful transformations can conclude with elegance and peace. It's a quiet unwinding, a soft release that mirrors the natural rhythms of day turning into night, or the tide gently receding from the shore. Such natural, unhurried transitions are deeply conducive to a restful state, allowing the mind to drift peacefully along with the imagery. The quiet resilience of a Pokemon after mega evolving, even after expending such immense energy, is a subtle comfort. While the transformation is taxing, the Pokemon isn't left completely depleted or vulnerable. There's an inherent strength, a deep wellspring of energy that allows it to recover and return to its natural state. This gentle resilience, this quiet ability to bounce back, speaks to the incredible endurance and inner fortitude of these creatures. It's a peaceful reassurance that even after exerting themselves to their fullest potential, there is always a path to recovery and renewal. This quiet strength, this enduring spirit, can be a wonderful source of calm and inspiration. The gentle, almost imperceptible shift in the air pressure or temperature that some sensitive individuals report feeling in the immediate vicinity of a mega evolved Pokemon is a subtle environmental detail that enhances the sense of its presence. It's not a violent storm or an extreme shift, but a quiet, almost poetic change, a testament to the energetic output of the transformation. This delicate atmospheric nuance adds to the immersive quality of the experience without being startling or disruptive. It's a silent declaration of its presence, a soft, almost imperceptible environmental influence, a quiet echo of its power, adding to the sense of its tangible reality without being overwhelming. The gentle awareness of such subtle energetic fields can be a profoundly calming and grounding sensation. The concept that mega evolution is not about fundamentally changing a Pokemon's identity, but rather about temporarily unlocking its deepest potential, is a very comforting and peaceful idea. It suggests that the essence of the Pokemon remains intact, merely amplified and refined. It's like a bud blooming into a magnificent flower, only to gently return to its bud form, its inner beauty always present. This gentle reassurance of intrinsic identity, even amidst dramatic change, can be incredibly peaceful, reminding us that our core selves remain even through life's many transformations. The gentle dissipation of the mega evolution energy, the way the light slowly recedes and the form gradually returns to its original state, is a graceful conclusion to a powerful event. It's not an abrupt snap, but a slow, controlled return, a quiet deceleration of energy. This gentle transition, this peaceful return to normalcy, ensures that the experience is not jarring, but rather a fluid part of the overall cycle. The contemplation of such smooth, natural transitions can be deeply calming, mirroring the gentle ebb and flow of life itself. The quiet respect shown by other Pokemon towards a mega evolved form, a subtle acknowledgement of its temporary power and presence, is another fascinating social dynamic. It's not necessarily fear, but often a recognition of heightened status, a deference to its current strength. This gentle social order, this quiet understanding of power dynamics within the Pokemon world, adds a layer of depth and realism. The thought of such nuanced social interactions, observed with quiet attentiveness, can be wonderfully peaceful. The soft glow that sometimes emanates from a trainer's keystone, even when not actively initiating a mega evolution, is a quiet reminder of the dormant power within. It's a gentle pulse of energy, a subtle shimmer that speaks of readiness and potential. This quiet visual cue, this almost imperceptible light, serves as a comforting presence, a silent promise of future power and connection. The contemplation of such gentle, latent energy can be profoundly calming, suggesting that power is not always overt, but often lies quietly beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to emerge. The way that mega evolution often highlights particular features or aspects of a Pokemon's design, subtly enhancing what is already there, rather than creating something entirely new, is a testament to its gentle and respectful nature. It's not a radical overhaul, but a refinement, a gentle emphasis on existing beauty and strength. For instance, a Pokemon known for its speed might become even more streamlined and agile, while one recognized for its defensive capabilities might develop even tougher exoskeletons or more imposing postures. This thoughtful amplification, this quiet celebration of a Pokemon's inherent characteristics, makes the transformation feel organic and harmonious. It's a quiet nod to its history and its evolutionary path, a graceful culmination of its existing potential. Contemplating such harmonious design transformations can be wonderfully peaceful, seeing the beauty in evolution and enhancement. The gentle, almost imperceptible, energetic feedback loop between the trainer and the mega evolved Pokemon is a quiet marvel. It's not a demanding connection, but a soft, intuitive understanding where the Pokemon senses the trainer's intent and the trainer feels the Pokemon's amplified power. This subtle, telepathic like link enhances the feeling of unity and shared purpose, making the battle or activity a truly collaborative effort. This quiet, unspoken communication, this gentle resonance between two beings, is a profound expression of partnership. Thinking about such deep, wordless understanding can be incredibly soothing, reminding us of the power of genuine connection. It's a silent dance, a perfect synchronicity where every movement and thought is aligned. The historical accounts of mega evolution, often shrouded in ancient lore and whispered legends, add a layer of timeless mystique to the phenomenon. These are not recent discoveries, but echoes from a distant past, suggesting that this powerful bond between humans and Pokemon has been celebrated and understood for generations. The gentle unfolding of these ancient stories, piecing together fragments of forgotten knowledge, can be a wonderfully calming intellectual exercise. It's a quiet journey into history, a respectful exploration of ancestral wisdom that connects us to a larger ongoing narrative. The idea that such profound transformations have been witnessed and revered for centuries lends a sense of enduring significance to mega evolution, grounding it in a rich tapestry of history. The quiet satisfaction a trainer feels when their mega evolved Pokemon performs brilliantly, knowing that it was their bond and trust that unlocks such potential, is a gentle and fulfilling emotion. It's not about ego or dominance, but a shared achievement, a quiet pride in the power of their partnership. This gentle sense of accomplishment, this mutual triumph, deepens the connection and reinforces the value of their time spent together. It's a peaceful affirmation of effort and dedication, a quiet reward for a genuine relationship. Such quiet joys and shared successes are profoundly calming to reflect upon, highlighting the positive outcomes of strong bonds. The subtle, often beautiful, changes in a mega evolved Pokemon's cry or vocalizations are another exquisite detail. While some might become more powerful, others might simply acquire a deeper resonance, a more ethereal quality, or even a soft bell like tone. These gentle auditory modifications add another layer of sensory richness to the transformation without ever becoming harsh or aggressive. It's a quiet evolution of sound, a musical expression of amplified energy that can be wonderfully hypnotic. Listening to these imagined, softened sounds, these gentle echoes of power, can be incredibly calming, allowing the mind to drift into a state of serene contemplation. The concept of the keystone acting as a gentle conduit, a silent amplifier for the trainer's emotions and the Pokemon's latent power, is a peaceful one. It's not a forceful controller, but a harmonious instrument, carefully attuned to the subtle energies of both beings. This elegant simplicity of its function, its role as a quiet facilitator, makes the entire process feel more natural and less mechanical. It's a gentle bridge between dimensions, a silent key unlocking hidden doors without ever feeling invasive or unnatural. Pondering the gentle mechanics of such a mystical artifact can be incredibly soothing, appreciating the elegance of its design and purpose. The gentle way that some mega evolved Pokemon might carry themselves with a newfound grace or a quiet confidence is a beautiful reflection of their amplified state. It's not arrogance, but an embodiment of their unlocked potential, a serene acceptance of their temporary power. This quiet dignity, this enhanced poise, adds to their majestic presence without being intimidating. It's a peaceful display of inner strength made manifest, a silent declaration of self assurance. Observing such gentle displays of power, this quiet magnificence, can be wonderfully calming, inspiring a sense of quiet respect and appreciation. The understanding that mega evolution is a temporary state, a fleeting moment of amplified power, is a peaceful reminder of the impermanence of all things. It's a beautiful cycle of emergence and return, a gentle ebb and flow of energy that mirrors the natural rhythms of life. This temporary nature, this gentle limitation, prevents the concept from becoming overwhelming or disruptive to the delicate balance of the Pokemon world. It's a quiet reassurance that even the most powerful transformations eventually return to their original state, maintaining a harmonious equilibrium. Contemplating such natural cycles, the gentle rise and fall of energy can be deeply soothing and conducive to restful sleep. The subtle, almost imperceptible shifts in light and shadow that play across a mega evolved Pokemon's form, highlighting its new contours and textures, are a beautiful visual detail. These are not harsh contrasts, but gentle gradients, soft dance of illumination that emphasizes its elegance and power without being jarring. It's a painterly effect, a quiet interplay of light that brings out the intricate details of his transformed state. This gentle artistic quality, this quiet celebration of form and light, can be incredibly calming to visualize, allowing the mind to gently observe without being overstimulated. The soft, almost ethereal sounds that might accompany the activation of a keystone, a gentle chime, or a low, resonating hum, are subtle auditory cues that enhance the atmosphere of anticipation. These are not loud or abrupt noises, but delicate sounds that build a sense of wonder without being jarring. It's a quiet prelude to a grand event, a gentle whisper of power about to unfold. Focusing on such gentle, atmospheric sounds can be profoundly relaxing, guiding the mind into a state of peaceful readiness. The thought of ancient civilizations, long past having discovered and utilized mega evolution, adds a layer of timelessness and continuity to the lore. It suggests a deep, enduring connection between humans and Pokemon throughout history, a bond that transcends generations and eras. These quiet echoes from the past, these gentle whispers of ancient wisdom, create a rich tapestry of history that is comforting to contemplate. It's a peaceful reminder that some connections are truly eternal, enduring through the ages. The gentle, almost imperceptible way that a megastone might subtly pulse with light when a compatible Pokemon is near, even before the keystone is activated, is a quiet hint of latent power. It's a soft, internal glow, a silent communication between the stones and the Pokemon, signaling their inherent connection. This gentle, preemptive shimmer is a beautiful detail, building a sense of quiet anticipation without ever being demanding. It's a secret language of energy, a gentle prelude to a powerful event that can be wonderfully calming to imagine. The quiet strength and unwavering focus that a trainer must possess to effectively guide a mega evolved Pokemon, managing such immense power with precision and calm, is a testament to their inner discipline. It's not about brute force, but about mental clarity and a deep understanding of their partner. This gentle mastery, this quiet control over extraordinary power, is an inspiring aspect of the trainer-Pokemon bond. Reflecting on such peaceful leadership, such calm guidance, can be incredibly soothing. the gentle feeling of accomplishment that washes over a trainer after a successful mega evolution, a quiet understanding of the power they have helped unlock, is a deeply satisfying emotion. It's not a boisterous celebration, but a profound inner peace, a quiet affirmation of their bond. This subtle sense of fulfillment, this quiet pride in their shared journey, reinforces the enduring value of their partnership. Such a gentle, internal rewards are profoundly calming to consider, highlighting the deeper satisfactions of connection and collaboration. The way that Mega Evolution seems to draw upon the deepest, most primal energies within a Pokemon, connecting it to a more ancient and fundamental state of being, is a fascinating concept. It's a gentle regression, in a sense, to a pure and potent form of its essence, a quiet communion with its ancestral power. This connection to ancient origins, this gentle tapping into a timeless wellspring of strength, adds a layer of mystical depth to the phenomenon. Contemplating such primal yet peaceful energies can be incredibly grounding and conducive to a tranquil state of mind. The soft, almost dreamlike quality of the visual effects surrounding a mega evolved Pokemon, the way the light seems to shimmer and flow around its form, creates an aura of enchantment. It's not a harsh or aggressive display, but a gentle, almost ethereal glow that enhances its majestic presence. This quiet visual poetry, this delicate dance of light, contributes to the otherworldly beauty of the transformation. Imagining such soft, luminous effects can be incredibly soothing, guiding the mind into a state of serene contemplation. The gentle hum of the keystone, even when it's just resting in a trainer's possession, a subtle vibration that speaks of latent power and readiness, is a quiet comfort. It's a constant, almost imperceptible reminder of the potential that lies within, a gentle pulse that connects the trainer to their Pokemon. This quiet resonance, this subtle energetic presence, creates a continuous thread of connection and reassurance. Focusing on such gentle, persistent energies can be profoundly calming, suggesting that power is always present, even when dormant. The quiet, respectful attention that official organizations like the Pokemon League give to the study and understanding of mega evolution, acknowledging its power and significance without attempting to exploit or control it, is a reassuring aspect of its lore. It suggests a thoughtful approach, a gentle curiosity, rather than an aggressive pursuit of dominance. This quiet academic interest, this respectful inquiry into a powerful phenomenon, adds a layer of maturity and wisdom to the Pokemon world. Contemplating such gentle, thoughtful approaches to power can be wonderfully peaceful. The gentle, almost imperceptible way that a mega evolved Pokemon's movements might become even more fluid and graceful, their actions imbued with a new level of precision and elegance, is a beautiful detail. It's not about being clunky or overly powerful, but about a refined mastery of their own being, a quiet dance of amplified strength. This subtle enhancement of movement, this quiet poetry in motion, adds to the aesthetic appeal of the transformation without being overwhelming. Visualizing such serene, graceful movements can be incredibly calming, allowing the mind to drift peacefully. The understanding that the bond between trainer and Pokemon is not just about strength, but also about mutual respect and trust is beautifully embodied in Mega Evolution. It's a gentle reminder that true power comes from a harmonious relationship, not from dominance or coercion. This quiet emphasis on respect, This gentle acknowledgement of shared agency makes the entire concept deeply peaceful and inspiring. Reflecting on such balanced and respectful partnerships can be profoundly soothing, highlighting the best aspects of collaboration. The gentle, almost ethereal glow that surrounds a mega evolved Pokemon, not as an aggressive display, but as an aura of inherent power and grace, is a calming visual. It's a soft luminescence, a quiet declaration of its amplified state that enhances its majestic presence without being jarring. This subtle radiance, this quiet halo of energy, contributes to the mystical quality of the transformation. Imagining such gentle, luminous forms can be incredibly conducive to a state of deep relaxation and peaceful sleep. The persistent hum of the keystone, a soft, almost imperceptible vibration, further deepens this sense of peaceful immersion into the lore. It's not a loud, demanding thrum, but rather a subtle, energetic signature, a quiet whisper of ancient power held in careful balance. This gentle pulsation, a rhythmic beat connecting trainer and Pokemon, creates an almost meditative sensation. It's the feeling of being part of something vast and ancient, yet also intimately personal, a quiet echo of the Earth's own deep energies. Such subtle, rhythmic sensations are often used in practices designed to bring about a state of deep calm, and contemplating the keystone's gentle thrum can evoke a similar tranquility. The way that certain megastones are found, often in secluded, serene locations, far from the bustle of human activity, adds to their mystical and peaceful aura. Imagine a megastone, perhaps nestled amongst ancient roots in a forgotten forest, or gleaming softly beneath the surface of a crystal clear spring in a remote mountain range. These aren't objects to be aggressively sought after in chaotic environments, but rather discovered in moments of quiet contemplation, almost as if nature itself is revealing its secrets to those who approach with respect and patience. This gentle discovery, this unearthing of power in places of profound natural beauty, reinforces the idea that true strength is often found in stillness and harmony. Visualizing such serene landscapes with the promise of a hidden megastone lying dormant can transport the mind to a place of deep peace and natural wonder. Consider the gentle rustling of leaves in a forest where a megastone might be hidden, or the soft lapping of water in a grotto where one might rest. These are the sounds of nature, soothing and consistent, providing a backdrop to the quiet discovery of profound power. It's a testament to the idea that the most significant things are often found not through noisy pursuit, but through quiet observation and a patient heart. The serene environment surrounding these powerful artifacts suggests that their energy is best awakened in a state of calm rather than agitation. This natural alignment between power and peace is a deeply comforting concept to ponder as one drifts toward sleep. The very concept of a bond being the catalyst for mega evolution is inherently peaceful. It's not about force or command, but about an unbreakable connection built on mutual affection and understanding. This bond, strengthened through countless battles and shared moments, both triumphs and quiet companionship, acts as the gentle current that allows the mega evolution to flow forth. It's a testament to loyalty and love, manifesting as a surge of amplified power. There's no aggression in its origin, only the profound intertwining of two beings. Thinking about the quiet, unwavering trust between a trainer and their Pokémon and how that trust can unlock such incredible potential is a deeply comforting and reassuring thought. It speaks to the power of gentle relationships and steadfast devotion. The temporary nature of mega evolution itself can also be seen as a source of peace. It's not a permanent alteration, but a fleeting, magnificent display of potential. This transience suggests a respect for the natural state, a recognition that extraordinary power is best utilized for specific purposes rather than being a constant, overwhelming presence. It's like a beautiful, powerful wave that rises and then gently recedes, leaving behind a refreshed sense of accomplishment and connection. There's no lingering burden of permanent change, only the memory of shared strength and the promise of future transformations. This gentle ebb and flow, this temporary burst of brilliance, mimics the natural rhythms of life and can be profoundly soothing to contemplate. Even the aesthetic details of mega evolution, when observed closely, hold a gentle quality. The way a Pokemon's form might become more streamlined or its colors subtly shift isn't always about becoming overtly aggressive. For many, it's about an enhancement of their inherent beauty and strength, a refinement rather than a radical overhaul. Imagine a Mega Gardevoir, its elegant form becoming even more ethereal, its dress-like appearance flowing with a quiet grace, or a Mega Ampharos, its wool becoming even more luxuriant, its tail gem glowing with a soft, warm light. These are not transformations meant to intimidate through sheer ferocity, but to impress with amplified majesty and refined power. This gentle evolution of form, this subtle blossoming of inherent beauty, can be incredibly calming to visualize. The quiet understanding among trainers that mega evolution is a privilege, not a right, also contributes to its peaceful nature. It's not something to be wielded carelessly or for frivolous reasons. There's an unspoken reverence for its power, a tacit agreement that it should be used with purpose and respect. This collective understanding, a gentle societal norm within the Pokemon world, prevents its misuse and maintains its aura of specialness. It's a quiet acknowledgement of the responsibility that comes with such power, fostering a sense of respectful stewardship rather than reckless abandon. Contemplating this shared, gentle responsibility is a reassuring thought, suggesting a world where power is approached with wisdom. The very act of seeking out megastones, often through quiet exploration and patient searching, is a peaceful endeavor. It's not about a frantic race or a competitive hunt, but a journey of discovery. Imagine a trainer quietly exploring ancient ruins or gently sifting through earth in a remote cave, hoping to uncover one of these precious catalysts. This peaceful quest, driven by curiosity and a desire for deeper connection with their Pokemon, is a meditative process in itself. The slow, deliberate movements, the careful observation of surroundings, all contribute to a sense of calm and focused intention. This gentle pursuit, rather than a forceful acquisition, makes the entire process of engaging with mega evolution a tranquil journey. The rare and unique nature of each mega stone further enhances this sense of gentle reverence. Each one is tied to a specific Pokemon species, a unique key to a unique lock. This specificity means that every discovery is a personal triumph, a quiet moment of connection between a trainer, their Pokemon, and the ancient energies of the world. It's not a mass-produced item, but a singular artifact imbued with a distinct identity. This individuality, This gentle uniqueness makes each mega evolution a special event, a moment to be cherished and quietly appreciated. Reflecting on the distinctiveness of each megastone and the bespoke nature of its power can be deeply calming, highlighting the beauty of individual strengths. The gentle, almost whispered legends surrounding the origins of mega evolution also contribute to its peaceful aura. Stories of ancient civilizations, of profound bonds forming under starry skies, or of powerful Pokémon reaching new heights of devotion through sheer will. These aren't tales of conflict or aggression, but often of harmony, partnership, and extraordinary breakthroughs born from mutual respect. Thus, quiet, historical narratives passed down through generations lend a timeless quality to mega evolution, linking it to the deep currents of history and the enduring power of connection. Listening to such gentle, ancient stories in one's mind can be a very soothing way to drift into sleep, connecting one to the vast, peaceful expanse of time. The way that the energy flows from the keystone to the megastone and then into the Pokemon is often depicted as a soft, luminous current, not a violent surge. Picture a gentle stream of light, almost like starlight, weaving its way from the trainer's wrist to the Pokemon's form, gradually wrapping around it. This visual of a soft, flowing energy, a quiet transfer of power, is deeply calming. It's an organic process, a natural merging of forces, rather than an explosive impact. This gentle, energetic exchange, this quiet dance of light and power, emphasizes the harmonious nature of the transformation. Visualizing such serene energy flows can be incredibly relaxing, guiding the mind into a state of quiet contemplation. Even the sounds associated with mega evolution, when described in a calm and understated manner, are not jarring. Imagine the soft hum as the energy intensifies, a low thrumming that resonates deep within, or the gentle whoosh as the Pokemon's form expands and refines, a sound like a soft breeze passing through leaves. These are not loud, startling noises, but subtle sensory cues that accompany a profound yet peaceful change. The quiet intensity of these sounds, rather than their volume, is what signifies the power at play. Focusing on such gentle, almost subliminal auditory details can be wonderfully hypnotic, drawing one deeper into a state of relaxation. The quiet anticipation before a mega evolution, the moment where trainer and Pokemon lock eyes, sharing an unspoken understanding, is a deeply peaceful interaction. There's no need for loud commands or aggressive posturing. It's a moment of profound, silent communion, a shared intention that bridges the gap between species. This quiet, mutual agreement, this gentle meeting of minds and spirits, is the true beginning of the transformation. The power of this silent exchange, this gentle affirmation of trust, is a beautiful and calming aspect of the entire process. Reflecting on such deep, unspoken understanding can be profoundly soothing, emphasizing the quiet strength of true connection. The slight changes in a mega evolved Pokemon's demeanor, even if they become more powerful, often retain a core sense of their original self, simply amplified. A gentle Pokemon remains gentle, but with an enhanced aura of protective strength. A playful Pokemon might become even more agile and spirited, but still with a twinkle in its eye. It's not a change of personality, but an enhancement, a deeper expression of their inherent qualities. This gentle continuity, this preservation of their essence, makes the transformation feel organic and comforting. It's a quiet reassurance that the Pokemon you know and love is still there, simply more magnificent. This gentle amplification of existing traits is a peaceful concept to consider. The quiet awe that accompanies witnessing a mega evolution for the first time or even the 100th is a peaceful emotion. It's not a shout of triumph, but a hushed reverence for the spectacle unfolding. The beauty of the transformation, the surge of power, the visual splendor, it all inspires a quiet wonder, a gentle appreciation for the marvel of the Pokemon worlds. This sense of awe, this silent admiration, is a deeply calming experience, bringing one into a state of present moment awareness and peaceful observation. Allowing oneself to be carried by such gentle wonder can be a wonderful way to ease into a state of profound rest. The concept that mega evolution is a gift, a hidden potential unlocked through the deepest bonds, rather than an external power imposed upon a Pokemon, is profoundly peaceful. It originates from within the Pokemon, a dormant seed of power, awakened by the trainer's love and the keystone's resonance. This internal origin, this gentle blossoming from within, makes the entire process feel natural and organic, not artificial or forced. It's like watching a flower slowly unfurl its petals, revealing its hidden beauty. This gentle internal unfolding of power is a deeply calming thought, suggesting that true strength often comes from within, nurtured by love and trust. The gentle release of energy as a mega evolution concludes, the Pokemon returning to its original form, is as graceful as its initiation. There's no abrupt collapse, no jarring snapback, but a soft shimmering, a gradual lessening of the amplified state. It's a natural conclusion to a powerful surge, a gentle return to equilibrium. This smooth transition, this quiet fading of the temporary power, reinforces the natural rhythms of the process. It's like the gentle descent of a feather or the slow settling of dust after a beautiful light display. Visualizing this gentle return to normalcy can be wonderfully soothing, bringing a sense of completeness and peaceful resolution. The lingering warmth after a mega evolution, a subtle energetic residue felt by the trainer, is a quiet testament to the enduring bond. It's not an overwhelming heat, but a soft, comforting glow that remains, a gentle echo of the shared power. This subtle afterglow, this quiet, energetic embrace, is a constant reminder of the profound connection that has just been experienced. It's a gentle reassurance that even though the amplified state has passed, the bond itself remains stronger than ever. Feeling this gentle, persistent warmth in one's imagination can be deeply comforting, fostering a sense of security and peaceful connection as one drifts further into slumber. The understanding that even after mega evolution, the Pokemon is still the same beloved companion, just with a deeper shared experience, is a comforting thought. The transformation doesn't change their essence, only amplifies their capabilities. It's like seeing a familiar friend in a new, magnificent light, yet knowing their heart remains unchanged. This gentle continuity, this unwavering familiarity within the extraordinary, is a deeply reassuring aspect of the lore. It emphasizes that true connection transcends even the most powerful transformations, offering a stable anchor in a world of wonder. Reflecting on this gentle permanence of friendship amidst powerful change can be profoundly peaceful. The quiet, almost sacred spaces where some megastones reside, such as ancient shrines or forgotten temples, contribute to their serene power. Imagine moss-covered stones, gently illuminated by shafts of moonlight filtering through gaps in a crumbling roof, or a mega stone resting on a time worn altar, surrounded by the whispers of generations past. These are places of contemplation, not conflict, where the passage of time is felt as a gentle, unwavering presence. The energy of these ancient, peaceful locations imbues the megastones with a sense of enduring calm and profound history. Visualizing such serene, ancient settings can transport the mind to a place of deep tranquility, a perfect backdrop for peaceful sleep. The gentle murmur of wind through ancient trees, the soft drip of water in a quiet grotto. These are the ambient sounds that might accompany the discovery of a megastone in such hallowed places. They are sounds of nature's enduring peace, a testament to the quiet power that resides in the undisturbed corners of the world. These subtle auditory details can be incredibly soothing, helping to create an immersive and calming mental landscape. Focusing on these gentle sounds, these quiet echoes of timelessness, can deepen one's sense of peace and lead naturally into a state of profound relaxation. The quiet respect shown by wild Pokémon towards a mega evolved Pokémon, not out of fear but out of an instinctive recognition of its profound power and majesty, is a peaceful observation. There's often a pause, a moment of stillness in the wilderness, as if nature itself acknowledges the temporary elevation of being. This silent deference, this gentle acknowledgement from the natural world, underscores the grandeur and inherent rightness of the transformation. It's a quiet testament to the harmony that can exist even with amplified power. Witnessing such gentle, respectful interactions in one's mind can be deeply reassuring, fostering a sense of balance and order in the world. The deep, almost primal connection that Mega Evolution taps into, a link to the very essence of a Pokemon's being, is a peaceful and profound concept. It's not just an external boost, but an unlocking of dormant genetic potential, a return to an ancestral, powerful form. This journey inward, this gentle awakening of inherent power, suggests a deep harmony with the Pokemon species' natural history and evolutionary path. It's a quiet echo of ancient strength, brought forward into the present through a loving bond. Tapping into such deep, internal, and historical connections through imagination can be profoundly grounding and peaceful, allowing the mind to settle into a state of deep rest. The gentle, almost dreamlike quality of a mega evolved Pokemon's movements, a fluid grace that transcends their normal form, is a beautiful detail. It's as if they are dancing with the amplified energy, each motion imbued with an ethereal elegance. This quiet, flowing movement, this subtle poetry in action, contributes to the overall sense of serene power, making the transformation seem less like a brute force enhancement and more like an elevated state of being. Visualizing such graceful, almost weightless movements can be incredibly calming, allowing thoughts to drift and the body to relax completely. The way that scientists and researchers quietly observe mega evolution with a sense of wonder and careful study rather than aggressive experimentation reinforces its peaceful nature. Their approach is often one of gentle inquiry, seeking to understand the natural phenomena without disrupting its delicate balance. This respectful, academic curiosity, this quiet pursuit of knowledge, highlights the marvel of mega evolution without turning it into a mere subject of cold analysis. Reflecting on such thoughtful, gentle approaches to understanding profound natural wonders can be deeply reassuring, suggesting a world where knowledge is sought with reverence and peace. The subtle shifts in the ambient energy of an area where a mega evolution has recently occurred, a gentle lingering resonance, a quiet echo of the power, is a peaceful detail to consider. It's not a disruptive aftermath, but a soft, energetic imprint, a quiet memory of the magnificent event. This gentle, lingering presence, this subtle, energetic hum in the environment, speaks to the profound yet harmonious impact of mega evolution. It's a quiet testament to the interconnectedness of all things, leaving a soft and peaceful, energetic signature. Imagining such gentle, lingering energies can be incredibly calming, allowing for a deep sense of environmental peace and energetic harmony. The very concept of a keystone, the seemingly ordinary yet profoundly significant object that facilitates this extraordinary transformation, holds a quiet charm. It's often depicted as a simple, unadorned stone, sometimes set into a pendant or a ring, suggesting that the power isn't in the object itself, but in the bond it represents and the latent abilities it merely unlocks. This understated elegance, this quiet humility of the keystone, is a comforting thought. It implies that immense power doesn't require ostentatious display or intricate machinery, but rather a pure connection between trainer and Pokémon, a quiet understanding. The keystone acts as a silent conduit, a gentle amplifier for the deep emotional and spiritual link already present. Thinking about such a simple yet potent artifact, a humble stone holding such grand potential, can lull the mind into a state of quiet contemplation. It speaks to the idea that true strength often lies beneath the surface, waiting to be gently awakened. The megastone itself, the specific item held by the Pokemon that triggers their transformation, is another marvel of understated power. These stones are said to be incredibly rare, often found in ancient ruins or in places of deep natural energy, hinting at their connection to the Earth's timeless forces. Each megastone is unique to a specific Pokemon species, a silent testament to the distinct evolutionary paths and inherent potential within the vast diversity of the Pokemon world. This specialized nature, this quiet individuality of each megastone, is a soothing detail. It suggests a world where every being has its own unique path to greatness, its own specific key to unlocking its full potential. The soft glow that sometimes emanates from a megastone when activated, a gentle pulsing light rather than a blinding flash, further reinforces the peaceful aesthetic of the transformation. It's a quiet radiance, a subtle luminescence that signifies the awakening process, a gentle beacon of inner power coming to the fore. Imagining these glowing stones quietly humming with ancient energy can be deeply relaxing, allowing the mind to drift into thoughts of gentle, natural magic. The temporary nature of mega evolution, the fact that a Pokemon returns to its normal form after a battle or a specific period, offers a unique perspective on power and balance. It's not a permanent alteration, but a focused burst of energy, a temporary elevation to a higher state. This transient quality, this quiet rhythm of transformation and return, speaks to a deeper wisdom within the Pokemon world. It suggests that even immense power is best wielded with moderation and respect, allowing the Pokemon to integrate these powerful experiences without fundamentally changing their core identity. The return to their regular form is often depicted as a gentle fading, a slow dematerialization of the amplified features, a quiet settling back into their familiar contours. This graceful retreat from their mega evolved state is as peaceful as the transformation itself, signifying a natural ebb and flow of energy. Contemplating this cyclical nature, this gentle coming and going of power, can be incredibly calming, fostering a sense of natural balance and harmony. Consider the subtle, almost imperceptible way that a Pokemon communicates its readiness and desire to mega evolve. It's not a forceful demand, but often a quiet understanding, a shared glance, a silent nod between trainer and Pokemon. This unspoken communication, this deep, intuitive bond, is at the heart of the entire process. It speaks to a level of trust and mutual respect that transcends words, a quiet empathy that allows for such profound transformations to occur. The Pokemon's own will to achieve this amplified state, to connect with its ancestral power, is a crucial element. It's not merely a passive recipient of the trainer's command, but an active participant, a willing partner in this incredible journey. This shared intention, this quiet agreement between two beings, is a beautiful and comforting aspect of mega evolution. It highlights the collaborative nature of power, reinforcing the idea that true strength is often found in unity and understanding. Imagining such deep, silent communication can quiet the busy mind, allowing for a gentle focus on connection and shared purpose. The diverse array of Pokemon capable of mega evolving, from the majestic dragon types like Mega Rayquaza, floating serenely in the sky, its form elongated and adorned with shimmering ribbons of energy, to the humble yet powerful Pokemon like Mega Audino, its gentle nature enhanced with increased defensive capabilities and a calming aura, showcases the breadth of this phenomenon. Each mega evolution is distinct, yet each shares the common thread of amplified potential. Mega Rayquaza, for instance, isn't just bigger. Its very presence seems to imbue the heavens with a sense of awe and quiet power, its shimmering tendrils gently flowing as it glides. Its ability to nullify weather effects simply by existing in its mega form speaks to a mastery over natural elements, a serene control that transcends mere force. The way its design incorporates ancient, almost celestial patterns gives it an ethereal quality, as if it has tapped into cosmic energies. Imagining such a magnificent creature moving with slow, deliberate grace through the vast expanse of the sky can be deeply meditative. Then there is Mega Audino, a Pokemon traditionally known for its healing abilities and gentle demeanor. In its mega form, it doesn't become aggressive or overtly powerful in an offensive sense. Instead, its defensive capabilities are enhanced, its healing touch becomes even more potent, and its calming aura expands. Its appearance becomes even more refined, with elegant white fur and delicate, almost angelic wings. This transformation is a testament to the idea that power isn't solely about physical might, but also about the strength of care, protection, and healing. Mega Audino's presence is inherently soothing. Its soft, gentle movements and amplified healing capabilities creating a tranquil atmosphere. Visualizing its comforting form, radiating a gentle warmth and an enhanced capacity for healing, can be incredibly peaceful, fostering a sense of safety and calm. The way its mega evolution focuses on enhancing its inherent positive traits rather than transforming it into something fundamentally different is a beautiful reflection of the gentle amplification that defines this phenomenon. Consider the mega evolution of Pokemon known for their stoicism, like Mega Agron. Normally a formidable steel and rock type, its mega form takes its defensive prowess to an extraordinary level, becoming pure steel type and gaining an ability that further strengthens its already robust defenses. Its design becomes even more armored, yet there's a certain quiet dignity to its enlarged, fortified form. It doesn't become more aggressive, but rather more impenetrable, a silent guardian. Imagining its massive, unyielding form standing resolute, a testament to unwavering strength and silent protection, can evoke a sense of deep security and calm. Its movements, though heavy, are deliberate and grounded, reflecting its immense stability. The very idea of an almost immovable force, a silent sentinel against all challenges, can be deeply reassuring, allowing the mind to rest in the comfort of unwavering strength. Even Pokemon, known for their more mischievous or playful natures, experience a profound, yet often serene, transformation. Take Mega Banette, for example. While its normal form is already quite ghostly and spectral, its mega form amplifies its ethereal qualities, making it even more spectral and elusive. Its design becomes more intricate, with delicate, almost wispy details, and its movements are often depicted as flowing and silent, gliding through the air rather than walking. This enhanced ghostliness doesn't necessarily translate to increased aggression, but rather to a heightened sense of mystery and otherworldliness. Imagining such a spectral being moving with a quiet, almost weightless grace can be mesmerizing and calming, like watching a wisp of smoke drift in the gentle breeze. The quiet power of the unseen, the subtle influence of the spiritual, is a theme beautifully explored in such mega evolutions. The quiet lore surrounding the origins of mega evolution, often linked to ancient civilizations or natural energy sources like the mysterious energy of life, adds another layer of peaceful contemplation. These ancient connections suggest that mega evolution is not a recent invention, but rather a rediscovery of an inherent, timeless power that has always existed within the Pokemon world. This idea of tapping into ancient wisdom, into a primordial wellspring of energy, is incredibly soothing. It speaks to a continuity of existence, a deep rooted connection to the past that grounds the present. The ruins where megastones are often found are described as serene and overgrown, reclaimed by nature, suggesting that these powerful artifacts are often found in places of quiet reverence and natural beauty. Exploring these mental landscapes, these ancient, peaceful places where power lies dormant, can be a deeply calming exercise for the mind. The energy of life itself, often vaguely defined yet profoundly impactful in the lore, is a concept that can be interpreted in a very calming way. It's not a destructive force, but a nurturing one, a fundamental life force that permeates all living things. Mega evolution, then, becomes a way of channeling and focusing this universal life energy, amplifying a Pokemon's inherent vitality and potential. Thinking about such a pervasive, gentle energy flowing through all beings and connecting them in a subtle dance of life can be incredibly peaceful. It fosters a sense of interconnectedness and universal harmony, allowing the mind to let go of isolated thoughts and embrace the flow of existence. This subtle, pervasive energy, quietly influencing the world, is a beautiful and calming concept to ponder as one drifts towards sleep. Even the competitive aspects of Pokemon battles, when viewed through the lens of Mega Evolution, take on a more serene quality. The transformation itself, as described, is not a sudden, jarring explosion, but often a gradual, shimmering process. The power increase, while significant, is often portrayed as an enhancement of existing strengths rather than an arbitrary boost. This gentle, refined power, used thoughtfully within the context of a strategic battle, can be seen as an art form, a dance of calculated moves and profound bonds. The respect between trainers, the admiration for a well executed mega evolution, and the quiet understanding of its temporary nature all contribute to a more peaceful interpretation of what could otherwise be a high stress scenario. Imagining the quiet focus of a trainer, the serene determination of a mega evolved Pokémon, and the respectful silence of an audience witnessing such a profound display of unity can be incredibly calming, allowing for a gentle appreciation of skill and connection. The distinct visual and auditory cues associated with mega evolution are also surprisingly gentle. The shimmering light, the subtle increase in size, the refinement of features rather than a complete overhaul all contribute to a smooth, almost fluid transformation. The sound effects in various media often accompany mega evolution with soft, ethereal chimes or a gentle rising hum rather than loud, aggressive roars or crashing noises. These subtle sensory details are designed to evoke a sense of wonder and awe without being startling or disruptive. Imagining these gentle sounds and shimmering visuals, like watching a soft aurora borealis unfold, can be a deeply soothing experience. The quiet progression of the transformation, the gradual unveiling of amplified power, allows the mind to absorb the changes without being overwhelmed, leading to a state of quiet acceptance and peaceful observation. The concept of a bond phenomenon, as it's sometimes called in the lore, further emphasizes the emotional and spiritual connection at the core of mega evolution. It's not just about a physical link, but an emotional resonance, a deep understanding between trainer and Pokemon. This phenomenon suggests that the stronger the bond, the more effective and harmonious the mega evolution. This focus on emotional connection, on the power of love and trust, is inherently peaceful. It reinforces the idea that true strength comes from within, from the quality of relationships, and from a shared journey. Reflecting on such deep, meaningful connections, on the quiet strength that arises from unconditional love and mutual respect, can bring a profound sense of peace and contentment, allowing the mind to settle into a state of warm reassurance, preparing it for the gentle descent into slumber. The silent acknowledgement of this bond, the unspoken understanding that transcends physical proximity, is a deeply comforting thought. It's a reminder that even in the quietest moments, connection persists, providing a foundation of gentle strength and unwavering support. This quiet truth, echoing softly in the mind, is a perfect lullaby,